1, 2, 3, 4. Tell the phantoms what's in store. We say yes to black coffee. Watch the river flow. We say no to white chocolate. We just do not want to know. So Crow the chat is Sarah's right, and she's not quick like a bunny. Dad jokes aloud from the chatty crowd, but only when they're funny. Ding dong, the bells may clank, just in time to walk the plank. Crow, crow, crow the chat, gently down the stream. Night and day we chat away to sleep, a chance to dream. The panelists are shaking cause this seat is taken. Bananas in the food chat, hammer swing away. The naughty space has pride a place for those that go astray. The internet is done again, anarchy ensues. Hear Sarah cry when the coffee runs dry, and it's time to sing the blues. All my phantoms heed my words and take a comfy seat. You'll thank me for my warning words for what you go to eat. Don't listen to the naughty crow, he'll ruin all your days. What you absolutely need to know is never, ever eat hot dogs with mayonnaise. Ding dong, the bells may clank, just in time to walk the plank. Crow, crow, crow the chat, gently down the stream. Night and day we chat away to sleep, a chance to dream. Bananas in the food chat. Bananas in the food chat. Hammocks swing our way. Have you heard the rumor? It's not a demon, it's a tumor. Things that can. Don't listen to the naughty crow who ruin all your days. What you absolutely need to know is never, ever, ever, ever eat hot dogs with mayonnaise. Bananas in the food chat. Hammocks swing our way. Don't listen to the naughty crow, and don't eat Vegemite straight after. The panelists are shaking cause this seat is taken.
Oh, hang on. Hello.
Oh, seat's taken.
That felt so good to have to do that. Payback.
Oh man.
Give me that one. Just give me one. Just give me one win.
Gold star for the day.
I just didn't go to bed. I'll be unconscious after the stream. Hang on. The chat's going too quickly. Too quickly. Right. I don't think Boo's here, but she was first in the chat. Caroline, hello, sweetie. Sky, 4 hours. Oh my God, what will I do with my hair? Oh, I'm sure you're beautiful as ever. Stay tuned, fourth and last. Farrah Panther, hello, if you're still here. Datsun, tripped and spilt the coffee. No, we can't spill coffee. Never spill coffee. Tragedy. Debbie L, hello, sweetness. Cynthia Bossy, wakey, I have coffee. Oh, see, wow. This was 40 minutes ago. I don't know who's still here. Oh, hang on. Let's greet Mike properly.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
There we go.
How you doing?
How you doing? That wasn't bad for me.
UK gets blessed the Wicked voice.
I know. A lot lower than nice. That's croaky.
Let me lock the doors and turn the lights down low.
Ooh.
I should call Crow and leave a voicemail, you know.
Yeah, he likes your morning voice, doesn't he?
I guess.
Yeah.
He'd be like, how's that song go? It's like lock the doors. I don't know.
Beautiful Sheila. So good to see you in the chat. Always good to see you. I have just had my lunch, so I'm hoping I don't get too hungry doing this. But I see Cynthia's in the chat, and we adore Cynthia. So who else we got in? Datsun.
Man,
I can't remember what I said hello to.
we need a music soundboard just for Mike. That when I got my voice, be like, Mike O. Mike O in the house.
Well, that's getting clipped.
Sarah stuff and stuff.
Caroline's got coffee and Tim Tams. Hang on, I am crying the chat. Angel Fish are giving you the stink eye. Oh no, not have that. Datsun just ran to Macca's and grabbed a coffee. It's bloody hot. It always is from Macca's. I wish I lived next door to him. I know it's probably just as well I don't. Sorry, I am crying the chat to just catch up. It's the first coffee you've had in months. Oh, my heart bleeds for you. Bleeds for you. Come on, Phil. Seat's taken.
Blessed be the caffeine.
What? You're not kidding. You are not kidding. Raven. Hello, lovely. Beautiful Raven. Good to see you.
I don't know if I can do the crawl. Crawl.
Oh. Let's have a look, because I think I saw. Cry in the chat. I'll put some music on a minute. We'll chance it today. Just Jane. Hello, sweetness. How are we doing?
Hello.
Cindy Bossy. Goodness me. Everybody's awake.
She's awake.
Alyssa. Beautiful Alyssa. Actually, I meant to leave a message for Alyssa. So do that later. It's about colouring.
Ooh, colouring.
I think it's something that Sheila mentioned to me as well. Right, Wayne. I did see Wayne. Thanks to Wayne, I've got 2 new sound bites on today, and one of them I got from Wayne from a message, and it just seems so appropriate for me when I'm moaning about no coffee and I can't see it. There it is. Ready?
Don't need coffee.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee.
Me likey, that little meme.
Me likey coffee.
Me likey coffee. Grumpy Bear, you amazing person. How are we doing, Shazza? You are gorgeous too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We all fabulous.
We're all fantastic.
Yeah.
Hence the name. Speaking of fabulous. Hello, Elaine.
We all fabulous and fantastic.
Yeah. The beautiful Elaine, whose channel is Creepy Caboodle, Elaine Baker Creepy Caboodle. She made Segs masks. She's making masks for Crow. The site's amazing. I love Elaine's site. Right. Am I missing anybody? I'll put some music on in a minute. We'll chance it because I don't like it without music. Fill her up. Wake up.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. Yeah, been there. So, hang on. Cry in the chat as soon as I start. Oh, I think I'm nearly there. 11:35 for us Aussies. At least it's not the middle of the night. I think there's. I mean, it depends whether people are working up or not, but least we're not in the middle of the night today.
I'm
It's
not
hard
awake.
Well, no. I'm not surprised. That's kind of why I didn't bother going to bed. I actually went and made a beef casserole, and it's in the slow cooker if anybody wants it. And
Well, fancy you.
oh no, I love putting stuff in the slow cooker. Prep it, throw it in, turn it on, boom. And then I was just sorting stuff out for the stream. I'm going to apologise now. I'm a bit talkative this early, and I'm having coffee for the first time in 2 weeks. I don't know how you do it. Simon Eyes, hello. Good to see you.
She does it every 2 weeks, apparently.
Oh.
Eh. Like you smart ass.
I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Yeah, thanks for that awesome meme, Wayne. Jolene. Hello, sweetness.
Jolene. Jolene.
Very low Jolene song today.
Jolene.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Oh, woke me up.
I felt like a tugboat that one.
Jolene's working lurky turkey.
Worky turkeys.
I need to watch more of your videos, Elaine. I really want to get back to crafting Maker with it a while back. Elaine, I watched what did the last one I watched was the Fright Night House, building the Fright Night House, and I just don't know how Elaine has the patience to do everything she does and every little bit. Honestly, go over to Elaine's channel and just have a look at what she's doing.
Binge watch everything.
Yeah, she does have an awesome introductory video on her channel, so you can click on that and just get a little bit of taster of what she does. She kind of inspired me for my art channel. I actually put a bit more effort into my introduction video to give like a range of samples of my sort of styles. And I'm really looking forward to collaborating with her. Oh no, who's turned up?
I'm actually trying to dig for super chats.
Oh, hang on. I see them at the top of the screen. I can't see them on the screen yet. Hang on. So I don't know if I can. I will put them up on the screen. But Grumpy Bear, you are amazing. 5 gifted memberships. So anybody who got, if anybody in the chat got a membership from Grumpy Bear, show us some love. That's amazing. Thank you, Shazza. And Mike with the $9.99. Mike's awesome. Mike's been really supportive, and that's fabulous. I have got, if you're a new member, I have put a questionnaire up in the community post as the members as to what sort of thing they want to see. And one of the things that was asked for, there's several ideas actually that have come forward that I do plan on working on. But one of them is Mike said do some live. I will do members live stream, but I will also do some live artwork streams. So it's not just me doing a video of me doing artwork. I'm actually doing it on the stream. I've got to set it up for that, but I will be doing that. So yes, it was Sheila that brought up the colouring books. I have started working on colouring books quite a while ago, but never actually put it on because I can put them on Amazon. But I can also put them on my Ko-fi account, so you can get them for. People who are part of my YouTube can get them for next to nothing. You can just download the PDFs and print them. So that's what I was going to message you about, Alyssa. And yeah, Sheila's already asked me about that.
Ooh, coloring pages.
Colouring pages. The truth of colouring pages is actually I'm a bit of a snob, and I actually didn't approve of them for a long, long time. And people kept saying, "Oh, do some colouring pages." Yeah, shut up! You're making a colouring book. I am. I already have some a load of drawings done for some, but I want to do some connected with the channel. And then I was on Amazon, and you know the homepage comes up. They give you recommendations as to what to buy, and and one of the things that came up was a colouring book. Oh, fuck, they recommending a colouring book, but it was a serial killer's colouring book, which will be because I watch a lot of true crime, by the way.
You're gonna make a list of peer stuff. There's gonna be a coloring book. Just by just to answer that.
So that's when I actually started seriously thinking about doing them. I thought the way I've been thinking about it is the wrong way. I need to do it in such a way that it's not just the regular sort. So yes, colouring books will be on the way. They'll be available hard copy on Amazon, but I will also make them available on my Ko-fi account where you can just download them instantly, just the PDFs, and I will charge very little for that. It'll just be to cover the cost.
Welcome in, Belfast.
Am I missing anybody?
Belfast just came in.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm a bit croaky again, guys.
Croaky.
Slow cooker on it. Do you know I love my slow cooker? I absolutely love it. So it's it's just the easiest thing. You get the best meals, and I literally just throw it all in, and then sort of 4, 6, 8 hours later, dinner. And it doesn't matter when you have it. Especially with the chili. I still haven't made me slow cooker chili. 10:35 in Queensland, no daylight savings. Hello, Just Jane. Last time I had coffee was in 2007.
Oh, geez, what's wrong with you?
I went faint then. Actually, I know people who don't drink coffee because they're weird. There's Grumpy Pear's memberships. Thank you, Grumpy Pear. Really appreciate it. And that was just a sip of it. I can't. No, well, some people don't like it. I'm rather partial. Just a bit. Just a bit.
I had to look. What was I looking at? What did I see yesterday? I just scrolled through one of my feeds, and it was just nothing but food. I had to look. I'll tell you what reminded me. Oh, it was a delicious angel beef casserole.
Oh.
I forget what they call this, but it's like they call it the cinnamon casserole, cinnamon bun casserole. It's just like making a crock pot with 2 rolls of cinnamon rolls. You put it in a crock pot.
Ooh. Thanks again, Mike. You're a star. What's it, star? An excellent job. What did I do an excellent job on? I'm behind on chat. I did whatever it was. Thank you, Elaine. I would literally pee if there's a colouring book. No, not necessarily, Alyssa, but happily. I'm happy to take suggestions. I think Sheila said sort of do some of the fantastic designs.
Ooh.
I've got a fantastic idea, Plankman, I'll tell you. Do you know that's going to be a bit painful for me to send you down the plank, Wayne, but just for you, Philip and I will suffer watching you get planked.
Whee!
Okay. That was a killer colouring book. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sounds awesome. Debunking colouring book and true crime junkie too. Yeah, I'll do some true crime as well.
I just thought about that. They use like have the activity sheets in there. It's like, can you spot the string?
That's a good idea. Like those hidden. I haven't played one for a while, but I used to play those hidden object games. You know, fishing wire. Third person. Yeah. Hang on, slow cookers are the best. Oh, here we go. Love to make a mac and cheese. Oh,
What we have next? What we have next? Pin the scratch on the Colby.
you're tempting me. It'll probably end up being something that goes into the. Actually, I'd tell you one of the things I'm thinking of doing. It just depends on whether I've got time to. I'm thinking of doing an annual to come out at Christmas, and I was wanting to do some little games in there. So, my trailer. Yeah, I did put a little bit of effort into the trailer. I was quite pleased with it. And it does give a. Can I ever get plan? Happily. This punishment isn't working because people keep asking for it. Here we go.
Wee.
Wee.
I can't get
Oh
big
my
wheeze,
God.
just little wheeze.
So, do you want my stomach story? I told Crow last night to give you my info if you want. Yeah, I've seen you on. I'll contact you through Messenger, Sheila. Yes, I do really still want your story, because I am looking to actually get a book published on people's stories. So anybody who's interested.
We were just talking about that not long ago.
Yeah, we were, and I never got around to it because of other things getting in the way. Someone hand waving a towel. Yep. I want to Sarah's hidden objects. I think it's Phil that came up with that. I'm going to have to credit him with everything.
Man.
Painted by numbers for us mortals. Oh, if anybody knows Red Dwarf. Oh, that's not painted by numbers. That's dot to dot. And he's struggling with it, and there's only about 3 dots. One. Oh no, I can never find the dots. Oh, there it is. 2.
I mean, you could make a dot to dot. You could just start off the first picture with an exorcist Jeff from Boo Productions hold a cross. You just make the cross dot to dot. There you go. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Here's your dot to dot.
Wayne says I can't even paint by numbers.
Just remember, buy my shit.
Yes, that's actually because we were talking about being as Banhammer. I said I need something. Well, I think then we came up with the walk the plank, didn't we? We could have them all walking the plank because I had a pirate theme at the time. Just add water paint by numbers is my level. Oh, Debbie, I'm sure I've seen some of your drawings. Debbie can draw.
Oh, Elaine's going lurky turkey.
Elaine's gone lurky turkey. No problem, sweetie. No problem at all. Julia, hello, beautiful. How are we doing? How long was that? What time is it? Oh, 23 minutes. That's not bad.
Oh, you almost had a ding. You got a double turkey though.
I know. Oh, voice. They be new dings. I like my new dings. Yeah, they look especially good if you've got the dark mode on.
I'm not even ready for light mode.
I don't understand why it doesn't do it for everybody because I've got it in dark mode.
Yeah, I guess I wish they let you have dark mode for guests. Jeez, so wrong.
It just seems strange. They don't.
Yeah, for increasing the price like well over double just to hey, your guests don't get dark mode either.
Yeah, but only one of you can have dark mode.
Not one improvement whatsoever. But guess what? You're gonna pay $40 plus a month.
I know. I was talking yesterday, Sunday, about different options, but
I just got told to put my sexy voice away.
Have you? Phil, put your sexy voice away. Mm-hmm. It'll get higher as the stream goes on.
Yeah. It's got to wear off.
Cynthia says, if I can get the pet sharks and play with the octopuses, I'll gladly walk the plank. Just hand me my ducky tube. All right. We'll pretend we found a new ducky tube. Oh, I'm in the wrong bit. This is
Whee!
planking everybody today.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that could be an emoji, a little ducky tube for the plank.
Yeah. What were we watching that was... it was on Crow's Live. He was watching Sam and Colby and they're in a boat. And they had the most pointless life jackets on I've ever seen in my life. It looked like they were each wearing a water wing. Do you know what I mean? On their chest.
Well, probably as tiny as they are, probably just wrap one around their neck.
It's like, no, they're not going to keep those two afloat. That's for show. They're only on a bloody pond.
They probably had like one of those. They probably had like those spare ones that you're supposed to keep carrying, like on like a flat bottom boat.
All right.
Those are like you're not. Those are made for like emergency. Like someone wasn't wearing a life jacket, you throw them out. Looks like they're wearing a pillow around her neck.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch all that.
I think you were working.
Yeah, I was working.
You were worky, lurky, turkey. What's Philippines movie outside on Netflix last night? Very weird zombie movie. These zombies talk like last words. Creepy. Ooh. If anybody saw, by the way, on Amazon, because I didn't know they were even doing a second season, and it was released a couple of days ago. If anybody saw on Amazon, The Devil's Hour, season 2 has started, and I have started watching it. I've just done the first episode, but it's so good. The Devil's Hour on Amazon. It's free. It's on Prime if you've got Amazon. It's an awesome show. Octopuses freak me out. No.
How dare the neighbors mow their yard? Go away.
Oh no. Timing. How rude.
They mow their yard like 3 times a week for no reason.
Oh god.
I haven't mowed my yard in 4 weeks.
Well, it shouldn't need doing much now, should it?
No, not really. It's a little tall, but not like a jungle tall,
No.
A little
Wayne
scruffy.
says a little scruffy. There's nothing wrong with a little scruffy yard.
Mm-hmm.
I likes a good planking, I does, says Wayne. That's good to know. Spitfire, hello. Good to see you. Sheila says, yes, Julie, we're made out of different stuff. No helmets. Rode on the back of my dad's truck to the lake. Lawn darts. Yeah. Made a sturdier thing. Water wings are a last resort for keeping your head above water. Yeah. Tend to be for kids, really, don't they? Whales are Grumpy Bear's favourite animal.
A what? A whale?
Yeah. It's one of the few animals actually I like painting are whales.
A whale with a tail, huh?
Yeah, I mean the best one I've done is actually just of the tail as it goes. There's a name for it, isn't there? I can't remember what it's called, but it's when you just see the tail above the water. Those are my unfinished Wizard's Tower in the Discord. Ooh.
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 That could almost pass for. That one picture could almost pass for a fairy house.
Ooh. Cynthia, what's wrong with sharks till you've been to swimming with my local? Yeah, that sounds like ours actually. I've been to plenty of swimming baths that are like that. Garden Crafter, hello. Hello, good to see you.
I like the Pringle can to prop up the little little side hut that's on the tower, whatever they call that. It's great.
I don't know, because I don't open Discord when I'm online. Everything goes funny. Julie and I currently rewatching American Horror Story covered. I've never actually watched American Horror Story. One of the many things I actually never got round to. Sheila's had her weeds mowed. The Grumpy Bear, they're awesome and terrifying. I would actually love to. I do know people who've seen it who would love to go and sort of just watch the whales. Too many things on my bucket list, though. To be honest. Hang on, crow the chat. Can I pet them? That's the important question.
Is that your mic that's a little crackly, or is that me?
It might be me. Let me know if I get too bad, and I'll tell you why. I couldn't get my earphones to work. I've got my microphone, but I'm having to use my laptop speaker. So if that gets too bad, I'll try and find the other earphones.
Well, the crackly just sounds like, I don't know, like you're ruffling a piece of paper kind of sound.
Actually, it might be something on the desk. If I'll try and stop shaking the table because I've got all sorts on the table today. Because I was doing artwork last night.
You just swipe everything off the top of the desk.
Yeah, that's probably all it is. Did anyone else get annoyed with the game Mousetrap? I couldn't never be bothered to set it up. Just for like.
I don't think I've ever played it, to be honest.
No. The American Horror Story Hotel with Lady Gaga was very weird. I've never seen it. I've got a feeling Netflix holds it in the UK.
Well, she's weird.
I'm gonna have to give it a go. I quite like Lady Gaga's weird, to be honest. I don't listen to her music, but as an actress, all right. What was I going to say?
You have to give Lady Gaga some credit. She does have some vocals on her, though.
Oh yeah, I mean the stuff I've heard, I don't dislike it. I just haven't. It's not something I've delved into the back catalogue of.
It's not your flavor, like white chocolate.
And she's very creative. That's the other thing I like about her. I just, she's sort of a contemporary Madonna, and she'll change her style. She's not afraid to do anything. I've got quite a bit of respect for her. Phil Wells is my favourite mammal, white chocolate. Oh no! And I can't moan about that because she's gifted me some memberships.
She gets away with that one.
She does. She does. It's just as well Kiwi's not in here. Thank you, Mike, for the dings. Jonathan's in the house. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
John and Ned.
And Ned with his slushy.
What's the flavor for today?
Is it cherry? I like it when it's cherry. Oh, yes, and mittens. I always forget to say hello to mittens.
Murder mittens.
Murder mittens. Debbie says, I like Mousetrap, but the ball always got stuck halfway around. I didn't have the patience to build it, honestly.
Mousetrap.
Oh, I liked Operation, Sheila. I have no hope at it now, but I did like Operation. Lady Gaga did duets with Tony Bennett. She could change her style. She's got some pipes on her. She really has some pipes on her. Grumpy Bear's Mousetrap went in the bin. Yeah, I don't think mine got. Hungry Hippo.
Hungry Hippo.
The Guest. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on, just let me cough. Jonathan's. I'm gonna have to have a drink. Hang on.
Yeah, I haven't had me a drink yet. I just rolled out of bed and got here.
So good to have the shoe on the other foot for a change. I don't get this opportunity very often. It's usually me.
I set my alarm and everything.
Oh, I always set my alarm. I just don't hear it.
I didn't hear it this time. I must have been out.
Sweet Pea. Oh, no, that sounds familiar. I think I've seen a trailer for that. That did look good. The other one that it's not out till March, and I'll put it on both Discord and my Facebook was I saw a trailer for this the Russo brothers who did Stranger Things. They've got a new show coming out called something. The Electric Arcade or something. Now it's got Millie Bobby Brown in from Stranger Things, and I'm not keen on her outside of Stranger Things, but it's got an awesome cast. It's got Chris Pratt. Look at the trailer on YouTube. If you're in my Discord, it is in the film section. You can link to the trailer. It actually looks really good, and it's Russo brothers, so it should be. Go on, dump on me. It's just very, very disappointed in the white chocolate thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I do you know what? As long as you don't ask me that I ain't taste testing white chocolate. I know what white chocolate tastes like. I did say I'd taste test something. I can't remember what it was.
Like
you want that
white ick.
White ick. So, the host sounds familiar.
That sounds like our deep dive into the cookies and cream and looking up. Yes, cookies and cream is literally white chocolate with cookies in it.
So I like cookies and I like cream. Why lie to everybody and then just give you white chocolate? I mean, that's just wrong. I mean, we're
talking like candy bars, not the ice cream, because that's different.
No, I like cookies and cream ice cream. So that has to be white chocolate free because I would taste it. I used to have playing a game. I think it was called Haunted Hotel House. Don't know that one.
So I wonder if they have a chocolate ice cream and then just made it white, would that also be white chocolate even though it's chocolate flavored?
No.
But it wouldn't really be white chocolate. Well, would it technically be white chocolate?
Well, if it's white, yeah.
But it'd be white, but still be chocolate flavored, but not like the white chocolate we know of.
But wouldn't white... Hang on. Now you're confusing me. He's making me think, guys, and I haven't slept.
Okay. Think of regular chocolate ice cream, and then you just turn it white. Would that still be considered white chocolate?
Yeah, but could you turn it white if it was real chocolate? Can you get chocolate flavor that's actual proper chocolate but white?
We have the power of science on our side.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Put all these E numbers in and chocolate flavor in. Sheila, I didn't like Twister either. Sorry, I wanted to get down to that. Ooh, Mike Flanagan's doing a Carrie TV series. That would be interesting. I love Mike Flanagan. I'm a bit controversial because my favourite one was oh god, I've gone blank. Not Hill House, the other one. What was the other one called? Somebody help me. I've gone blank. The one where they're on the island and it's the priest. Midnight something. Somebody will know. Oh, it was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. I mean, I like Hill House and all that, but that was I don't know if it will be a room. It might be right, Raven, because I keep hearing every so often about a Carrie TV series, and then I can't find out more information, so I don't know whether it's being made, whether it's in the pipeline. So it is very strong possibility that and if Mike Flanagan's doing it, I mean, that would just be awesome. Midnight Mass. That's what the one was called that Mike Flanagan did. Midnight Mass. Loved Midnight Mass. White chocolate pretzels are my Christmas tradition treat. Peppermint white chocolate. Now, because I do like peppermint. I'm actually wondering if I would cope with that.
Bill Watson in the house. Hello.
Bill Watson? I'm not at the bottom of the chat, Bill, but hello. I'll say hello to you properly in a second. White Kit Kat, yeah. Don't, Wayne. You've already had one planking. Hang on, you said you had an idea. Wayne come up with the idea, or did you just say that to get a planking?
I think you just said that to get a plank because I didn't see nothing.
Oh,
Give him a plank
oh.
anyways.
Oh, what's
Down
the
the hatch.
disappointment? Down that. Okay, okay. We can have another planking.
Whee.
Whee. Yeah, I think you could possibly get me to tolerate peppermint white chocolate as long as it was more peppermint than white chocolate.
You ever had peppermint ice cream? It's pretty good.
Well, my favorite ice cream is mint choc chip.
Yeah. That was my mom's favorite. You still need to add the peanut butter.
But what I am really annoyed I can't find the peanut butter Kit Kats. They were awesome.
Oh yeah.
Sheila loves pecan praline ice cream in a waffle cone. Yummy. Oh, pecans. I like pecans. The chocolate logic you're making right now. Wayne first played Twister 4 years ago. Not a good idea when I'm built like a hot air balloon.
Just lay down.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm out.
I just look at the game like, nope.
Yeah, I've never played it, to be honest.
I think I played like once when I was like, and that, like when I was actually skinny enough as a kid.
Sarah blamed me dad. I was a few weeks old and he put white chocolate under my tongue. Converted. Oh, get him early. Get him early. Midnight Mass. Yeah, I got there eventually. One of the main characters in Midnight Mass, and I can't remember the actor's name, and he plays a very gentle, troubled character. And then the next time I saw him was in the last season of Criminal Minds, and he played the serial killer, and it creeped me right out because I couldn't cope with him as a serial killer after seeing Midnight Mass. Bill Watson, hello. Always good to see a new face in the chat. Good morning.
There's that proper hello.
Hello. I don't really talk like that, but
No,
I need
you
people
don't.
to understand.
You did to mock me.
Yeah, I actually do it to mock both of you. And hot chocolate.
Hot. We like a hot chocolate.
I need to rewatch Hill House. It always gives me the chills. I really love Hill House. People think I don't like it. I do love it, but it's just too soap opera for me. It could have been told in about 2 less episodes. To do it properly. Everybody say hello to Bilg. That's amazing. Thank you guys.
She said peanut butter chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with peanut butter chocolate?
No, it's not like blended together, but it's like it's like your sweet and sour. You gotta have not sweet and sour, but like your. God dang, where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Sweet, like a sweet and salty. Then you put like those two things together. It's like delish. They work together if you like it.
They do. Doing the dishes while listening in. Sweet pea is very good, and it touches on many subjects. Bullying, loneliness. It's good. I'm sure I've seen the trailer for it. I'm going to write it down and double check that that's the trailer I've seen. But Wayne, getting planked was my good idea.
See, there you go. I helped you, Wayne.
I've been Wayne. I've been Wayne. White peppermint dark chocolate chip is incredible. Yeah, I actually really like spearmint as well. White chocolate cheesecake? No. Chocolate chip cherry. Oh, that sounds nice, Julie.
I'm still waiting for Kroger to bring back their lemon cheesecake ice cream.
Oh, I'd eat that. No problem.
It's so delish.
That's the name. Zach Guilford. Midnight Mass and Criminal Minds. Did you not find him extra creepy in Criminal Minds though? Once you'd seen him in Midnight Mass, I mean, because that's the way around I saw it. It's apart from Tim Curry. Yeah, actually, apart from Tim Curry, he's the one that creeped me out the most in Criminal Minds. I've seen all of them. Daryl Dixon, I haven't seen. Yuck, peanut butter chocolate. Oh, it's yummy. Peanut butter and chocolate. I'm dairy free, and there's a really nice gelatos available. There are. I would always. I mean, I'm lactose intolerant. Doesn't stop me eating ice cream though. But I always prefer real ice cream. But we do have what they call themselves in where I live in Alnwick, an ice cream parlor. It's actually got on the front. This is an ice cream parlor. But they sell nothing but gelatos, and I'm thinking, well, you're not an ice cream parlor, then, are you?
That's false advertisement.
It is. It's completely false advertisement.
They clickbaited you in real life.
You know. Did you dip your chocolate in my peanut butter? Remember that? We didn't get that. We didn't get that. Be right back. Shouldn't that be AFK for you? What did you say when you were going there?
Yeah.
AFK.
That was a good one, Sarah.
I know. Do you know how I know that? I've watched The Big Bang Theory. I learned everything I know about gaming, modern day gaming, from The Big Bang Theory. You've all been so welcome. I'm an old man. Takes me a minute. Always welcome, Bill. Always welcome.
We're all old here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the geriatric club.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And of the creators, I'm one of the oldest. No spring chicken. Yeah.
Or demon chickens, shadow chickens.
Yeah.
You
I must
probably
do
wouldn't get
some
the
more
reference,
demon.
but
Hey, Home Slice, are you white chocolate? Asking for a friend called Sarah. Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on, have I missed somebody in the chat?
it looks like a
Home Slice.
Yeah.
Hello, Home Slice.
With that name, we'd be like, "What up, Home Slice?
What up?
What up?
Good to see you." Only milk chocolate I like is Twixers. I love Twixers. And marathons. What they called? No, they're not called marathons anymore. They're called Snickers.
Twix are pretty good.
Snickers do make good ice creams as well. Snickers ice cream. Grumpy Bear says, I'm a middle kid, I'm a bugger. Yeah, middle kids are always the problem ones. Well, AFK, away from keyboard, be right back. Sorry. I'm sorry, I was just showing off that, I'm trying to look cool amongst, the kids.
Trying to be hip with a young crowd. Jeez.
Gotta be in with the young crowd. Yeah. All right, bro. Well, I've started saying dude because of Crow. I may as well just go all out. And where I live, because the newbies here, I live in the very north of England, next to the Scottish border, in a very rural area, and I've started saying dude. Just see the looks I get. Just throwing daddy in there. Okay, you gotta throw daddy in there, Alyssa. Got to.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill. I'd get a meme for that, but Crow's already got one. I'll get accused of copying.
Ding, ding, ding.
Middle kid here too. I'm an only child, so I'm extra awkward. Yeah, I'd have to find a way of. I'd have to find a way of getting a meme for that without getting into trouble. There must be another daddy chill meme.
I don't think so.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Hang on. We have a bill.
Oh, we have a bill?
We have a bill, yeah. Make sure you go into Crow's next live stream. You will be extremely, extremely welcome. I'm a middle child. I thrive on awkward. No. No.
Head gamer noob.
Noob. Noob.
Noob.
I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest and oldest. Does that make me the middle as well? I was an only child. I'm the baby of 5. I was a mistake. Oh, look.
Oh,
Your
no.
well-loved mistake.
No, when you're here, you're awesome.
Yeah. Oh, by default here, everybody is awesome.
It's like Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
And when you're here, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Just watched this cracking documentary on Netflix called The Devil on Trial. It was really good. That sounds familiar. I feel you might have watched that. Caroline says, I know I've recommended Bill to check out Crow. You are a star, Caroline.
Good job.
You are
Caroline.
a star. Yeah. Caroline's on the ball. I'm the youngest and the problem child. I'm very much trying to act surprised here. It's just as well I'm not on camera. That's the problem with me going on camera. I'm sure you weren't, Wayne. I'm sure you were loved too.
I think we're all having our flashbacks. We're all the bad child.
We're all the bad, yeah. Whichever number we came at, yeah.
You wanna know what? You were born for a reason to be here. All right. And now you're here, and now you're in the awesome sauce pool of us awesomeness. Well, don't you forget it.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm the baby. My brothers are 12 and 13 years older than me. I have 2 older sisters who passed. Oh, it's that's sad. My grandmother on my mother's side was one of 17. I think 12 of them got to adulthood. That was a mistake too. Result for some of the thing, I think. I think I'm missing stuff. Hang on. If I'm missing stuff, I'm sorry. Datsun says, I was the mistake no one wanted. That's their problem, not mine. Exactly. That's the attitude.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Dotson.
You tell him. You go get him. I was the mistake that one fake didn't happen for a few years. I've just seen Debbie's comment. Sorry. I was an angel. I wasn't. Actually, my mum always says that I was perfect between 4 and 14, but either side of that, big pain in the neck. I'm an only child, so Cynthia, and I'm pretty sure it's because my dad was the youngest of 12. Yeah. You had to grow up with all those siblings. I was spoiled apparently. No, I wouldn't know, as I have trouble remember what happened. Oh yeah, I've actually been challenged sometimes as to how far back I can remember, but I can remember way far back to being at 1 or 2. Only little flashes of it, not constant memory. But no, I can barely remember what I had for lunch, and I only had it a couple of hours ago. My dad had 13 siblings, crazy reunions. Yeah.
Jeez. I can imagine the grandparents trying to, I could not imagine the grandparents trying to spoil all the grandchildren from that.
Yeah, I a friend I grew up with at school, she was one of 4. And I bumped into her mum 3 or 4 years ago. And her mum's called Josie, and Josie said that in total, out of her 4 kids, they'd produced 20 grandchildren.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, like on my mom's side, she had 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and last I counted, had about 26 cousins on my mom's side. And then
Yeah,
the older cousins, they all had, their kids. So, those are second cousins. I was like, that's a lot to keep up with. It's like, even I had a lot. That was a lot to keep up with.
That's an expensive Christmas. You have to make arrangements, surely. When there's that many. Debbie says she's still at Lane, Jewel. Oh, I'm sure you are. I saw that, Simon Eyes. Yeah, Paul Diano passed away yesterday. Only 66. Original singer for Iron Maiden. That was sad. Some of them do die. I think Eddie Van Halen was only 65 or something when he passed. I was an accident. My mum was 38 at my birth. My dad was in his late 40s. R.I.P. Paul Diano. Who is Paul Diano? He was the before Bruce Dickinson. He was the original lead singer of Iron Maiden, British metal band. If you'd want to know them all, or going out on Saturday nights could be a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. for Paul Diano. Might be more either a real metalhead or a UK. Remember his name. Because it was quite early that Bruce Dickinson took over. Sheila says, Grumpy Bear says, crikey, Datsun, can I adopt you? Well,
We've all
can
adopted.
negotiate. We have actually. Yeah.
We all adopt each other.
One big dysfunctional family.
Mm-hmm.
Shazza, Datsun's laughing at you. I don't think that's fair. You offer to take him in as your own, and that's the response you get.
Come on, kitty cat, get up on the couch. Come on.
Cynthia says there are 45 grandchildren like me, and at last count 20 great grandkids. I'm the only one with no siblings. Good grief! Great grandkids as well. Yeah, my family's very small. Well, it is now, obviously. There's a lot of distant relatives now that we've lost touch with. What's your kitty's name, Phil?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. You probably are purring.
Yeah. Yeah, Caroline, remember, we don't exist in our paid actors in Australia. Then you can have whatever narrative you want, Datsun. See, that's the beauty of it. You could let Shazza adopt you and nobody could argue. Just write it in the script. It's a shame that Paul left Iron Maiden but couldn't get replaced by a better singer other than Bruce. No, I like Bruce Dickinson. He's got charisma, Bruce Dickinson. And it's enough for what they need him for, I think. I am the youngest of three. My mum has 21 grandkids, 31 great grandchildren.
Shoo.
That's exhausting just thinking about. That's a lot. That's amazing. I do like hearing that there are still big families, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because I come from a small one now. I don't know. I just find I'm all about family. I mean, I consider some of my friends' family. My besties, my friend I've known forever. She's just family to me now. So you can choose your family, but yeah, I do like the idea that there are still those larger families out there. He calls me by my name sometimes, but mostly Kitty. Who are we talking about? I don't know.
Whoa.
Bruce wasn't, but no, he wasn't. And I do think him. You know, he's. I know quite a few people who've met him and dealt with him. He's a nice guy, apparently. So he was right for the front man, I think. Duke might have a problem with that. Oh no, still waiting for your acting check. It's because they don't know where to send it. You know, if Australia doesn't exist,
it's floating out in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Yeah. Or it's been it's returned to sender because address not known.
Mhm.
Address doesn't exist. Just send it into Australia and see if you get it back saying address doesn't exist. Beastie Boys used to be punk rocker band with 4 guys and a girl. They went down to 3 members, and history have made Beastie Boys fight for the right to party. That was Beastie Boys, wasn't it? My family are amazing, and I'm thankful my parents are still here. Yeah, always be thankful if your parents are still here. That's treasure them while they're around.
Oh, Justin's in the house.
Oh no! Oh no! There
Oh
goes the
no.
chat.
Hey, we're still waiting on that shirt to come off, sir. The lady,
I'm sorry,
the,
Justin. I have no control over anybody. We know this.
the going bid from Tanya is $100.
Yeah.
As soon as it comes off, and she sends me the money, I will cut you your part of the check.
What is Discord? I keep hearing about it. It's a social media. It's like a forum, different categories and just general people chat with each other. We have a live chat. No pressure, but if you want to sort of get to know, a bit like I've seen you in 1 or 2 of the Facebook pages. Actually, I let you into Children of the Crow earlier. We have a Discord instead of a Facebook page because you can actually categorize things and people can put in links. People can talk about movies and film and paranormal and all sorts of different things. So the link's pinned at the top of the chat. You can always have a look and then decide whether it's for you or not. We will welcome you in. Good afternoon, morning, everyone. Hello, Justin. See, look at me on a civilized hour. Or good evening if you're weird and living on. I'm sorry, I haven't. Me and Philip accept no responsibility.
No.
For any other content creators that come into the chat. I actually missed Justin's because I was asleep early last night and I missed Justin's podcast, but it looked really interesting. So I'm actually going to team. Was it last night you did the portals, Justin? Because I was actually interested in having a little look see at that. So that's on my watch later list. If you've got any mods in, if you can put a link in for Justin, that would be awesome. What I like about Justin's pod, and I'm not saying this because Justin's in the chat, because actually, normally if Justin's in the chat, I'd tell you, don't bother, it's not worth it, and take the piss. But if you like the subjects that go beyond what normally goes into the debunking community, I do like the range of subjects that Justin has on his podcast. So if you haven't checked Paranormal Monkey podcast already, check him out. I think it's at least 2 live streams a week he's doing now. One's on a Monday and one's on sometimes see him on a Thursday, I think. I could have that wrong, but we'll get a link put in. So Cassie, the lovely Weeping Willow Cassie.
She's probably getting ready to go to work or something. She's like, I'm here.
Probably. I think Cassie can correct me on this because I'm doing this by memory. I think this week's her Conjuring House watch along. When she watched the Conjuring House, I think that's Thursday.
Oh, I got work. Dang it.
So
yeah, but Thursdays are normal days, so that's got to be a rewatch. Dang it.
I'm assuming I'll have to check that, but Cassie will correct me if I've got that wrong. If the day I think it's this week. So yeah, we'll get links for both Cassie and Justin. So it does take. It took me time. I think the first one I joined was Beardo's. It does take you time to find your way around it. So it's and especially when you're me and fairly hopeless when it's a new platform.
Yeah, once you get a hang of it, it's not so bad. It's actually kind of nice.
It's not as complicated as it looks. When you first go in, it's like, oh, these different categories, but it's literally just to click on the link and chat.
Yeah, it's like open a folder and got like all your drop downs kind of thing.
Yeah. It was a weird one last night. Yeah, portals. Yeah, I like it when it's different subjects. It's
Portals are real. Just ask Joe. I have a
portals.
pizza. I have a pizza portal.
Yes, yes. Bloody
Right to my
stomach.
tummy. Right to my tummy. Debunk it.
I have a coffee portal.
Yeah.
You can have whatever portal you want. Justin is a superstar. Oh, please, Wayne. How much was it? How much did he pay you for that?
With a banana.
With a banana. Hammock not included. Yeah. Justin, at least we know you're real. Yeah. We've been talking about how Australia isn't real. Right, thank you, Mike. There's Justin's link, Paranormal Monkey Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird and live in Oz. Most of us are. It's the sun, you see. It dries the brain and turns everything into a laugh. That kind of sounds nice. No
Yeah.
son, no work today. Taking care of my son's eye surgery. Hope he's doing okay. Hope he's doing okay.
Are you gonna paint his patch black and put a skull and crossbones on it?
Yeah, I did that for Bestie. I think Cassie said that I think it's only on for a day or so.
Oh, yeah,
It's just to protect it while it's doing that initial heal.
yeah.
Right. So yeah. So yeah. I knew it was every Monday, but I've been seeing every other Thursday. Okay. Justin, there's the Paranormal Monkey Podcast. He puts his notifications out pretty early in the day or day before. So, but it's definitely at 8 o'clock every Thursday. And then just click your notifications on his channel, and it'll pop up as to what he's doing before the time. Yeah, reaction to The Conjuring. I really, I would have been really interested for you to have watched The Conjuring before you went to the Conjuring house. But
Hey, at least she wasn't diluted with false information.
I'm not. Yeah, it didn't influence you. But anybody who's seen The Conjuring will know the jump scare bit that I'm talking about. I would so do that if I went to the Conjuring house with somebody. I'm not going to say what it is, so no spoilers. But yeah, it's got one of the best jump scares. It is a very good movie.
So if you watch it, would that be considered doing your research?
Well, I think quite a few people use the movies as the research and don't go any further. Especially the ones that go down the Bathsheba.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Trail.
I'm just surprised.
This is my argument.
I'm just surprised the people that would do, vandalism and stuff over. I guess you could say lore or something they don't truly know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I'm researching a video I've said about this before, where I'm looking at the sort of gulf between TV, including streaming, etc., and YouTube for paranormal shows and channels. And in doing the research, I've been looking at some key examples of TV shows from the past, like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures, and in the UK, Most Haunted. And it kind of started here with a lot of people who are familiar to the community will have heard about it. If you're not UK, it was called Ghost Watch, and they filmed it in advance, but they actually showed it as though it was being shown live, and it was real. And doing the research for that, I actually discovered that what they'd actually based it on was the Enfield haunting. So anything that has a movie or a show attached to it, it just always seems to get mixed in with some of the less believable channels. I just reckon to watch the movie. And there's Cassie's channel. If you don't know, if you've got the noobs that are in, if you don't know, Weeping Willow Paranormal. She's a paranormal investigator, and her husband Ron. And her husband Ron has has just started a cracking cooking channel that broke Philip's diet with the last
Yeah.
video.
Mhm.
Mhm. You finished watching the video and ordered pizza.
No, dude, my mouth was salivating so bad. I have never
Oh,
salivated ever, like almost ever in my life. I was like, I need food.
it was smoked turkey wrapped in bacon. I'm not the biggest fan of turkey. I don't dislike it. I'd rather have any other joint basically. And yeah, and my mouth was salivating as well. So yeah, Ron's
If I was salivating, yeah, I was like, I need food. It's
but
like I
Cassie's
got
a
food.
real investigator, and yeah, please check her channel out. And she does lives as well. But she's doing a reaction to the Conjuring House. The first Conjuring, I think it's the first Conjuring House movie. So yes, wishing Weeping Willow son a speedy recovery. Is very brave. I am very squeamish when it comes to eyes, so I really think it's amazing how brave he's been. Some of us have been following Cassie from the beginning. Yeah, Cassie's been going for I was going to
It's a
say a
long
long
time.
time, and that makes her sound ancient. She's not. She's not. But yeah, Cassie's been going for a few years, and
Why would
so
I just
yeah.
forget? Like, how long has it
Um,
been?
how long has it been? And so and a very experienced investigator. And one of the things I love about Cassie's, because this is one of the problems I have with some channels, especially the faking channels, is most of the time she shouldn't bother turning the lights out. Because I'm fully of believe that that's what makes you that's what makes you
Uh-oh.
uh, uh
Your audio is going.
give me a sec. Is it?
Yeah, it was going for a second there. I don't know if it was me.
It was me. It's all right. Yeah. So, and she's very calm. There's no sort of screaming. It's very um some really interesting because I mean she does American locations as well, but she's based in Canada, so you get some different locations than normal. Because I get sick of seeing the same locations again and again. So I've never seen you look so concerned with the chat, Justin. Why is Justin concerned with the chat? There were a lot of unanswered questions. Was there?
Yeah, you said. Well, he kind of answered my question about the shirt thing.
Oh.
Keep waiting.
I've chatted with Andrea Perron in the past, lovely lady, but a questionable version of events. Yeah, it's it just all gets muddled. You get urban legends, you get sort of folklore, you get movies, TV, books, and I'm actually glad I didn't see it before. Yeah, I think it probably was better. Wayne's got a story for you. Careful, might want to check that. Made the movie a little less creepy. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. I suppose it would. Join Fantastic Patreon. Yes, I'm putting it won't be today, it'll be tomorrow, putting the first bit of my secret project up on that tomorrow. Secret. Philip is now awake. The difference in the voice from when Sarah dragged him out of bed is huge.
Right?
Did you ever have
Or
on
Barry White.
on your podcast, Justin? Most Haunted kept me entertained when I had the worst toothache in history. I watched Most Haunted all the time. I didn't take it particularly seriously, but I did watch it a lot. I will admit, I think most of us did in the UK. I think the chat thinks the guests can't see what's being said. They can see the chat in real time as well. Yeah.
We actually see it. We see it in real time, but our response is like a little delayed.
Yeah, especially from me because I'm slow on the chat. Thank you, Sky. You are a treasure. Justin says yes, but on a podcast I did years ago. Yeah, I remember seeing the Leonard Nimoy one actually. I think we actually did get that occasionally over here in the UK. If I get to the bottom of the chat, Phil, can you just take over for 5 seconds?
If you get to the bottom of the chat.
All right, okay. World of Arthur C. Clarke was on a lot when I was younger. Sarah Burton, hello. How we doing? Sarah, aka okay, fine. Beauty in Northumberland. So Justin, I'll be monkey shirt thief. Phil, I want paying if you do that.
What? Who? What?
I think Sky's threatening to steal Justin's shirt.
Oh.
Have you seen BuzzFeed Shane and Ryan? Don't think so. Oh, BuzzFeed. I don't watch it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think I maybe watched a few things, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I have seen the Devil on Trial Homicides. Now you've actually said what it was about. Yeah, the Warrens involved in that. We all know that the Warrens dubious. I watched Most Haunted back in the day. I know I wasn't, and the thing with me is with Ghostwatch I wasn't, because especially when Michael Parkinson came, I know, come on, this is because they went too far with it. It's what the fakers often do. They just push it too far. Belfast Crafty, hello. How we doing? I know someone's going to crow the chat. Okay, hang on. Let's just make that official.
Crow the chat.
Crow in the chat. I love it.
I don't know where you're at in the chat. Oh, you're right.
I'm not far off.
No, not too bad.
Sky, I'll take it off like a Chippendale for you. More like Chippendale. Hold him to that, Sky. Hold him to that. I love that animated crow that pops up when you play that sound. Crow in the chat. How am I sounding to you, Philip?
Sound fine to me.
Okay.
Sounding perfect.
It might be. I'll double check it. You do that, Justin, and your subscribers will skyrocket. Yeah. Yeah. Sell his body for subs.
See? He's like, no, I'm not taking my shirt off. It's like, all right, I got him offered $100 for like a $20 shirt.
Yeah, but he was offered $200 for keeping it on.
Yeah, then offer $200, which I'm not expecting that. So I will send him like a 20-pack of shirts from Amazon for like $20. Like, here you go, start taking them off.
Welcome to our marketing manager.
That is your new monkey merch.
Have you given up on the banana hammocks?
Yep,
yeah, I said banana again. Banana hammocks.
Banana.
We say banana. I used to say banana. I just seem to say banana all the time now. Right, then I am at the bottom of the chat. I'm just going to mute myself for sort of a minute. Can you just make sure the chat behave or encourage them? Dealer's choice.
Right. Encourage them. We got Denise in the house. Hey, girl. As WL says, it's too cold to take anything off. Anyone saying hi? Da-da-da-da. Heck yeah, you got your chores done. What is it? What do they call that? The wife's to-do list. All right, we'll see you, Cynthia. We'll see you whenever you get back. I have done nothing. Nothing wrong here. Oh, yeah, wait, we could crash a stream, but you know, we were trying not to crash her stream. Release her internet. Do we have a dad joke for the day, Wayne? Gotta make it a good one, at least the one that's not plankable. I did put a picture up of I finally colored my mask a little bit. Oh, Sarah sees you. There's been quite a few people involved with I'm not sure which that one is, but I know how to be obsessed with money and new cars. Oh, daddy jokes. It's like Wayne has a box of white chocolate. He's coming past your seat soon. It's like seats painted. It's not the same without Wiz up here because we just ramble. I think Dotson and Wayne might get a 2-for-1 plank for that. Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, the double. Oh, wee. Oh my God. Wayne's joke. What does Captain Jack Sparrow use to cook with? Pirates of the Caribbean. That wasn't actually bad at all because I haven't heard that one. Yeah, that's Sarah completely doing that. I have no control over StreamYard unless I'm just scrolling up and down the chat. Mhm. Crow the chat. Talk amongst yourselves. Nothing to see here. Hey, it's Kitty Biddle. What's going on? Looks like we got a Dragon Ranger in the house. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We all didn't stop talking. I think Sarah had to do something, and she's monitoring the chat right now. So we did. Did you just have your presence of your entrance, sir?
I haven't turned my microphone on. I've been talking for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know you were on mute.
I'm such a professional. Hello, Kenny. Hello to everybody. I've said hello to Dragon Ranger. I've been sitting here saying hello to Dragon Ranger, Denise. I've been talking about Most Haunted. I've been awesome, and nobody's heard it.
Mm-hmm. So I could have been just talking over you, be like, I don't know, what's he doing?
I wasn't keeping up with what you were saying, and now I know why. Because you weren't hearing what I was saying.
Right. I was just kind of keeping occupied a little bit.
It amazes me how many people still go on and watch Most Haunted lives. Yeah, I mean they're on tour. So, did you all stop talking when I entered the room? Awkward. Yeah, it's like shh. Kenny's here. Kenny's here. Shh. Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else.
Ooh, a blueberry.
Mum's the word. Kenny's here. Hide the valuables. Hide the action figures and the film merch. And hide that from me as well, actually. Sky says Kenny Biddle is in the house. All ghosts, aliens, and aliens to vacate immediately. Kenny Biddle is here.
They don't exist. Get out of here.
Quick, hide. If you get proved to be real, Kenny's out of a job. Sarah, I do that all the time in Discord when I'm in. Yeah, I'd muted myself on screen, but I'd forgotten that I'd muted my microphone as well. Silly Sarah.
Oops.
Just Wayne. Just heard a demon was arrested. They got him for possession.
Hello
again. Hello, Boo.
But the Pirates of the Caribbean was kind of good.
Okay, I'll give him that one. Just talking to myself. The scary thing is that's the thing is Philip was half answering me even though he wasn't. So I didn't. That's why I didn't realize I was on mute because I thought he was.
I thought you were like on your phone or something monitoring.
No, I was on my phone. I was taking a call. Marmite. Oh, don't. I'm still Marmite. Yeah. Just don't say Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Demons. I type demons after aliens. Kenny, my keyboard is possessed. The more explanation marks, the more true it is. You see, Sky knows. Sky knows where the proof lies.
Life hack. More exclamation marks.
It lies in exclamation marks. And I bet that's the last place you were going to look, wasn't it? Kenny, I have two mirrors facing each other in my room. Do I have a portal now?
Oh my God! What Justin said.
Kenny, you know the quality of questions from our chats is just staggering.
We were having a conversation yesterday about the girl I was dating. She's like heavily into astrology. I'm like, I was like, well, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, if this is Kenny Biddle, be like, it doesn't matter if my moon touches Uranus, nothing's gonna happen.
So once it goes to kick Kenny up the arse, he'll just blame it on old man hemorrhoids or something. Kenny, can you feel the love? Can you feel the love coming from Justin and the rest of the chat? I'm putting Justin on the block here. I love Marmite.
You'll send you a shirt.
Ghosts aren't real.
You're missing an exclamation or two.
Yeah.
By the exclamation meter. Ooh,
I'm
there you
go-
go. Need an exclamation
hang on,
meter.
hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm going to channel Dawson now. You can't prove that they're not.
It's
That's
energy,
why
man.
that's why Kenny's nickname is Dream Crusher. So the proof lies in the pudding, and the pudding lies in my stomach. Kenny, I learnt more about the truth. It's out there. Truth is out there. Touche, Kenny. I say to the ghost, bring it. Ooh, Kenny getting feisty. Oh, yeah. Why am I
He
on
would
hot
never.
buttered toast?
Kenny would never see it coming.
No.
Boom.
I can tell you loads of jokes about grapes. I have a bunch. Sorry about Wayne. You need to go to Scotland, Kenny. There's a portal in Roslyn Chapel, and I know a bloke who can open it. I know a geezer, Kenny. I can hook you up, Kenny. Justin can hook you up with this bloke in Roslyn that can show you a portal. Okay. You might want to take somebody with you just for security purposes. Oh. Dawson enters the chat through Sarah. You can't prove. Ghosts don't believe in you either.
Can't confirm or deny that, right?
The ghosts are sitting around going, you can't prove Kenny Biddle's real. Oh.
Here comes the portal talk again. Yes, I have my pizza portal, just like Little Caesars. They have their pizza portal where they hold their pizzas for people to pick up. Like, disprove it. It's like, I'll go take a picture of it.
Kenny, I have several portals in my house. I call them doors and windows. Ooh. I have a portal in my room. And as Kenny's name comes up, I get a meme saying, I think ghosts are just people who died trying to fold a fitted sheet. Bigfoot doesn't believe in me either. I don't know, Kenny. I'm a bit sus on this one because I've seen the photograph of you with Bigfoot on the top of the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Kenny found Bigfoot and hid him, so he can keep saying Bigfoot doesn't exist. Unless it was a shadow person, then Kenny might see it coming.
But they don't exist.
You know,
either,
lovely, right, Kenny? You're getting a lot of flack in here. Are you? You're probably used to it now. Sam and Colby totally goes for real. I prefer Pizza Planet.
Oh, from Toy Story.
Oh, it's not this fun.
Yeah, got the little aliens in the bottom of
Oh
the
yeah. Oh yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that great claw in the sky.
Watch the movie Ghost. Ghost must be real. Yeah, Demi Moore doesn't lie. I have a hell of a Justin. You have to lower the tone.
Oh,
Kenny
Jesus.
Biddle might be AI. Oh, is Kenny Biddle a robot? Is that the new theory?
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, we haven't seen him in person.
No.
Like person.
No.
We only see him in 2D on our screen.
Well, next time he collabs with somebody, we need to sort of slyly get them to check that he's not recharging rather than sleeping.
That claw has chosen.
Thank you, Sky. You are amazing. Amazing. The claw has chosen. Yeah. Wondering if I can know what to call you both on the. Oh, hang on. Let me hide the thing. I'm Sarah.
I'm Phil, or stay tuned, CC. Oh, take the there.
I'm fantastic. This is my channel. I'm Sarah, and Stay Tuned also has a channel. He has a music channel, and he's called Phil.
Yeah, just Phil, not Crow or Teshi.
He does get mistaken for Crow or Teshi especially Crow on a number of occasions. There are people who think they're the same person.
Yeah, I think we can disprove that one.
Yeah. So
Debunk.
yeah,
Debunk.
debunk. Ooh, a Highlander reference. There can be only one. They keep threatening to remake that. I wish they'd leave it alone.
Figment of imagination.
If Kenny was from Australia, then even Kenny wouldn't really exist.
Oh, wow.
See? Wow.
Wow. You'd be floating out there with all the letters and people holding hands and just floating around.
Sarah's on the left and Phil's on the right. Yeah, I kind of thought the avatars would, but
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't assume such things. I don't exist. I'm a figment of your imagination. Oh. It's all coming out now. Nice to meet you too, Bill.
Yep, it's good to meet you. I think I seen him in maybe Jimmy's chat, I think.
Yeah, I was in briefly this morning, yes. In his editing stream.
It wasn't
and
this morning.
I let him into Children of the Crow. I hope you're not too shocked when you went to
I think I seen him like Saturday or Sunday when I was just listening at work.
Awesome. Kenny, are you having a field day with Dawson's new video of the DR60? Yeah, I really think I'm going to maintain a diplomatic silence on that. It's the Estes method as well. Don't go on vacation in Australia. Who knows where the plane will take you? That's how Lost was. The idea of Lost came. Oh no, they flew from Australia, didn't they? Henry Cavill is rumored. Henry Cavill's rumored to play everything. Honestly, can we move on from Henry Cavill? I'm bored now. Find somebody else. Probably just me that thinks that. Everybody else, oh yeah, Henry Cavill. Connor, Wolverine. He did. The premiere last night was the one that he was with Colin from Paranormal Files. Paranormal Files, was it?
I think so. I don't even watch that stuff. So
no, I watched it, and and they did an Estes method with automatic writing, and then they used DR60.
Oh no!
So enjoy. I think I called it the trifecta. It was the Estes method, the automatic writing, and the DR60. It was like why? Oh, so.
We were spending almost up to $3,000 for a turd.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Why would you do the Estes, right?
Let's get a camera, get decent audio, go in and actually use your eyes and ears when you're investigating, instead of spending hundreds, if not thousands, on equipment that. I'm not a NAPS or equipment fan. Music boxes and all that shit.
A decent recorder and
camera,
and there you go.
Do it that way.
I think you're more likely to capture something with a snapshot than you are with like a regular, digital camera, like for filming.
Well, if I can get out next year, I mean, mine won't be official investigations. I don't know how to do official investigations, but I do plan on going out filming. It will literally be a camera and a with proper audio. And I'm still thinking of getting a Polaroid camera just for shits and giggles, just to use that. Kenny Biddle is the paranormal expert on everything, on anything technical. He's the man with the knowledge. Anything he can't explain, he'll find a way to do so. Bill, if you haven't been given the link already, if you haven't been had Kenny recommended already, somebody can put the link in the chat. Most Friday nights, Kenny has a live, and Kenny is the what would you call it? Oh, paranormal expert on anything technical. Yeah, the basically looks at. He works for the Centre of Inquiry, and he is basically there to look at any scientific proof of the paranormal and to debunk and disprove a lot of the claims. So it's really interesting. If you really are into paranormal, I'm hoping I've just done you justice with that explanation, Kenny. But it's weird, isn't it, when you know somebody what they do, and then trying to explain to somebody.
Yeah.
So
You're that just start watching his lives at 7 Eastern, isn't it?
yeah, it's 1 o'clock my time. So yeah, that would be 7 o'clock Eastern. So Boo fell asleep during Dawson's. It was an hour. It was a long premiere. Yeah, there is some disappointment in the collab. Thanks, Wayne. I don't consider myself an expert, just knowledge in some of the more popular stuff.
Oh no.
Kenny's downplaying it. I will admit that. I don't always agree, but Kenny is downplaying it. He's highly read and done a lot of research, got a lot of experience.
Someone got Beetlejuiced.
Someone got Beetlejuice.
Yeah, someone got Beetlejuiced.
Is that the someone who I went off to listen to a message?
No.
Who else do we Beetlejuice?
It's Kenny Biddle's favorite nephew.
Oh, okay. He was probably lurking. He's probably heard all the crap we've been talking about him. You know, how he believes in octopuses.
Well, they are smart kids. I mean,
Kenny really doesn't really know anything technical. He's just a nerd who reads the plans to the US Enterprise once many times. Hey, Justin, nothing wrong with reading not that I've done it, but reading the plans to the USS Enterprise. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. That's actually why Kenny gets a pass from me, because he loves the Dragonlance novels.
Marilyn Monday in the house.
I have the technical readout of the Death Star. And do you know what? I believe him. I didn't make a DR60. I'm very open. I open myself. I check it out, and I agree it makes noises due to be a bad device. He does say in the video that nothing wrong with wanting to try stuff out. Marilyn, you're up so early. I'm doing a UK live. That's why, Marilyn. I am still doing my Wednesday night live tomorrow. It's what time is it here? It's 3:15 in the afternoon here. Kenny just Googles everything, says Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Wikipedia's Kenny's friend. No, I am actually subscribed to the Central Inquiry. There's some really good articles on there. Hey, Sweet Dawson, octopi or aliens? Octopi? Ooh.
Ooh.
So does that mean, Dawson, you're going to be keeping an alien as a pet when you get Doc Ock? So if you want proof of aliens, Kenny, when Dawson gets his octopus, you can go and investigate.
Yeah, I saw the Dawson and Doc Ock theme songs just sitting on my YouTube in the Wayback Time Machine. Just waiting.
Jesus, Dawson, you and Kenny walk into every chat holding hands. Of course they do. They love each other.
It's usually
Kenny's been sending Dawson presents. Nerds are hot. Exactly. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. Lifelong nerd here. No, now Dawson knows my secret exclamation marks. He does.
Oh, no.
Hello, Marilyn. How good to see you. There's Kenny's link. So if you're not subscribed to Kenny, especially those who are new to the community, please check Kenny's channel out. Cassie says, I'm so glad I'm awake for this one. Thanks, Cassie.
Usually Cassie misses out on all the good stuff sometimes.
I know.
She's like, oh no, I missed out.
I'm so looking forward to the Conjuring House video watch through. I would try everything out. My problem is with one of them. I'm a film analyst. I can analyze the heck out of film because that's what I did academically. But I'm not a debunker. And one of the biggest roadblocks I would have if I ever wanted to do full debunking would be the equipment, because I don't understand it. And that's where I genuinely get frustrated. It's one of the reasons I sort of sign up to sites like Centre of Inquiry and one or two others. I get genuinely frustrated that it can be very difficult to find out how these things work. Because, I'm not going to sit there and try and argue with something when I don't know how it works. I need the idiot's guide to basically what a lot of things are done. The Dragonlance novels are also, I love the Dragonlance novels, and I first read them when I was about 19. Raceland is my hero. So what did you? I'm losing track of what people have said. Dawson, don't make me shake my finger at you. See, 5 minutes in chat and they're arguing.
If you don't see it, does it exist?
Like Australia.
Yeah. So if he was in Australia, shaking his finger, talking to Bigfoot.
You can't prove he's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Dawson, just undo the handcuffs with you.
That's what it is. The handcuffs, they're still attached.
Is that a euphemism, Kenny? Justin's getting saucy. Kenny, I have to try everything. That's my curious mind. And I think that's good. I genuinely think that's good. Try it out. Maybe, yeah. You were the only one that thought that, Dawson. Maybe not everything, but everything involving the paranormal and the devices.
I think I had to rephrase that. I try anything once.
And no, Kenny's outruled you.
But if you do try it once, make sure you're getting paid for it. Things come at a cost, sir.
And if you try it once and you like it, there's no shame in that.
That means you'll do it for free. Maybe. Or if you like it, get paid for it.
And Dawson does mean he'll try everything. I knew that was coming, Kenny. They're like a double act, aren't they? They're like a double act.
But we could bring them both up on panel and they'll just go at each other for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Easy.
We could sit back with our feet up.
We'll just sit here, like we'll just mute them out when it's okay, next person talk.
We'll be the referees.
Your time is up. Dawson, you go. You're next.
Dawson, tell Kenny how you feel. Kenny, say why Dawson disappoints you. I've used the DL60. It took me about 2 minutes to realise it was horseshit. Sorry, Dawson. It is probably, I mean, just from what I watch, but I think it's probably the most controversial of all of them, isn't it? I have to try things myself as well. Yeah, I feel I get a better understanding overall where I can time to test, examine, test such things. Yeah, I think you've got to. Or you at least need somebody like Kenny there who can actually pull things apart and actually go through the mechanics of it and explain them. There's no point me pulling anything apart. I wouldn't understand what was inside anyway. But yeah, Justin, I agree. But Joe told me once that it's a voice recorder. Of course, there's a chance of an Eve IP, but it's defective, so you can't confirm even if you've got one. So I checked it out. Yeah. You may, Kenny. I'll just send you a link, sweetie.
Yeah, Dawson. Dawson said he can't join because he's being all fancy and going on a road trip.
Woohoo! Are you getting the car from the airport? Hang on.
Hopefully he got his brakes fixed or whatever.
I know Kenny's on my Facebook. Kenny Biddle, friend. Woo! Kenny Biddle's my friend.
You're friends with Kenny Biddle?
I
Holy
am.
shit. Oh, wow. I'll send you the link, Kenny.
Kenny. Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
If anybody was actually died comes back, then they're not dead. Death is death. Game over, time over to get some sleep. Do not disturb. I agree,
Yeah,
but
what
as
you
a voice
said.
recorder, it really
Oh.
is shocking. I don't know. I was just reading out what Sky said. As being polite host. Keep an eye on the basement because you know I often don't look. As a voice recorder, that's why it was withdrawn, though, wasn't it? That it basically didn't work. Oh, I'm saying that like I know something. I won't say it without permission this time, but should I say what? Yes, it's okay. I had lunch before we started, so I should be okay.
I haven't had anything to eat, so.
So feel free to just let rip on what you had for breakfast.
she's gonna be like, I had like a big old steak, potatoes, sausage, eggs, toast, biscuits and gravy.
I think Kenny's just running scared that Dawson will prove the paranormal's real. Yeah, Dawson Toler will be bringing down Kenny Biddle any day now.
Oh, geez. Oh, Justin got him good.
Kenny knows I'm going to show him something in dispute for one day, Justin. People don't publicly admit that they're friends with me. Oh, no, I've got no shame. Ask anybody. There's a UK paranormal-based paranormal YouTube channel. One's called Tom, that's all I'll say. Who insists that the DR60 works and is legit. No matter what he's told, he will not accept the DR60 as a dud. I have spoken to I was on there's Kenny. Hello, Kenny.
Look, I'm an icon too.
You're already an icon.
Yeah. Double icon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, not so bad. Not so bad. Testing out the UK. I thought I'd actually do a stream in my own country's time for once. Usually on in the middle of the night.
Darn traitor.
I know. Crow calls me a traitor to my country. Because, he doesn't hold back. Right. So, was there something you wanted to address specifically?
No, not really. I just wanted to come on and because I listen to you guys when you randomly go live. I like coming on and just listen to what you talk about.
Don't look at your chat.
That's okay. Dawson can't come to streams. Dawson, get out of there.
We need stickers saying I'm friends with Kenny Biddle.
I agree. Dawson, I can't do this. This is weird. I feel so weird not having the camera.
That's better. Yeah, that's more familiar to me.
There we go.
More proper.
Dawson. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I leave tomorrow for Las Vegas because we have our big SciCon science conference starting on Thursday. So I'm actually just in the office packing up and making sure I have everything. But I did want to say, like, the back and forth between Dawson and I, it's very friendly, it's very polite and professional. He's a good kid. I like him. I think he's got a lot to learn. And I know he's out there watching, but no, I mean we have good conversations. So we text back and forth. And usually like he'll have a question and he brings it up and he'll look into it a little bit and we go through the research or what he's found and we just discuss different ideas. So really good kid. And I think he's on the right track with just being open to learning. And I think that's a lesson for all of us, like don't think that you, and like, and when I say you as in everybody, don't think that we know everything.
Yeah.
We don't. I don't know everything. That's why I have that sign that says never stop learning, because every single day I'm learning new stuff. And I mean, you can be wrong. We all can be wrong. I can be wrong. And, I think it takes a lot of courage to be able to admit that you were wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Um,
has some kind of humility.
and Kenny, I'm an ex-academic, so you tend to be even more aware of just how much information is out there. And
Right.
also, I know plenty of academics from I'm not an academic anymore. This is in the past, but I know plenty of people who will stick to one train of thought, and even when the proof is there. This is from my history side of academia, and they just won't budge. You know, it's like this is the way it is. And if you know everything, even as a creative, I often have these discussions with even as a creative, if you think you know everything, you can't be creative anymore because you always should be striving to learn something. It doesn't matter whether it's creative or academic or
Right.
I mean, just about every time we've chatted with Dawson and some others, and Dawson will say, you know, I've looked into this. He's always researching himself as well. If something
Right.
comes up that he doesn't know, and if you stop doing that, you're in trouble.
Right. Exactly. And we have a good relationship. We do have like a very like uncle and nephew kind of.
Oh yeah, it is.
really.
It's like two family members going at each other. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But you know it's not serious. You know, I've
Right.
seen it on different streams. It's funny.
Right. It's just fun. I love interacting with them, and I hope in the future that we can actually do more stuff in person.
Yeah.
Because that's just it's fun. I've only met them once in person, and I mean, we packed a lot into that one meeting. I mean, I let them handcuff me to a pole. You know, like
Yeah,
that's
that
not
was
something you
awesome.
do with a stranger. The stranger danger went right out the door.
The thing is, though, I mean, obviously, I haven't met Dawson in person, but I've chatted to him plenty of times on sort of after live streams and things like that. He's an easy person to talk to.
Oh yeah, yeah, very nice. And I mean, our first interaction was really via Side Eye Guy, because
Yeah.
Side Eye Guy did one of his videos that featured Dawson and the use of a REM pod, and I supplied Seg with some video showing like the flaws of the REM pod, and that's how we all started talking and interacting. And then I started interacting with Dawson just directly, and it came out good. You know, I think he was. I don't want to speak for him, but I think he was very nervous and worried when we did meet.
Yeah,
because I think he thought I was going to come on like really strong and just be aggressive and stuff. And I mean, I know you guys have probably experienced this, but when you type comments, you can't express whether you were being aggressive or just polite or this. It's very hard to get that context.
I have that problem all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the things that I write in response in comments are just blunt. I just don't. I don't see any reason to sugarcoat it, but I'm not being mean. I'm just being very straightforward. And
Yeah.
a lot of times that comes across as aggressive. And
I don't know, Kenny. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, we've got a couple of new people to the community and chat today, but for the most part, people are so used to that back and forth between you and Dawson and the different personalities. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, when I was still before I actually started the channel at the beginning of the year, I'd been a member of the community for about 18 months, and I didn't comment very often, I'll admit, because I am actually quite shy generally. So, but I'm also very, very sarcastic and very dry.
Right.
So, and I sometimes used to get into trouble because people would take me too seriously. But because I'm now have a channel, people are more used to my personality, so I get away with it more. So you do know that, you know, everybody in this chat you see in multiple live streams, so they know all the different personalities in the community. So I do think that people know, and people know the. I think somebody said about earlier on before you came on about, you know, you and Dawson sort of going at each other on live streams and finding it funny. Because you know it's fun.
It's a lot of. I mean, I wish we filmed more of our interactions when we were together. Because it was. I mean, we were up till I think we finally stopped at like 3 a.m. And went to bed, and we were talking, and every time there was a break or a lull in the we didn't really investigate the place because we went to the Belair house, and there wasn't a lot of like ghost hunting. We did some of the basic, ghost hunting methods. Like they made me do the Estes method, which I hate, and I think it's so ridiculous. I hate that thing. But they made me do it anyway. But like that was like one of the highlights, I guess, for the ghost hunting community. But for the most part, we kind of sat around and Dawson would ask questions and it would just spark a conversation. And some of our conversations, I think he got used to my sarcasm pretty quick. Because I mean, there was a lot of, he would say something almost sarcastic and I would be like, F you, Dawson. And that was a catchphrase, like a quick F you, Dawson. And it went through the entire night and it was pretty funny. And if you were there, I mean, we were cracking up a lot, but we were also having intense conversations, like going back and forth and demonstrating and trying to show references and stuff. So, like real good guy though, real good guy. I do like him. And I like interacting with him, but
I presume that Estes method you did in that investigation. I presume had you done an Estes method before just to try it out?
Did I? Yes, I did. Because when it first kind of, I guess, came out or started gaining popularity, I wrote an article about it because it was based on the that series Hellier. Yeah. And I pointed out there were some flaws in what they presented. Like mainly like the guy that was wearing the headphones. First, they weren't noise canceling headphones. They were like noise. They weren't noise canceling, but they were noise reduction.
Right.
But the guy that was wearing them had like long hair and a full beard. So there wasn't a good seal.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that he couldn't hear what was going on because he was sitting right next to everyone that was asking questions. So there was a problem with that. And I wrote an article about it and just went through all the things that I saw. So I had tried it with my wife and we took turns wearing it and talking and we could hear each other.
Yeah.
But then when I tried it with Dawson, I mean, he turned the volume all the way up to the point where I was ready to hit somebody. Because it was just
bleeding
so loud and just so chaotic, just go like, oh, that noise is just so annoying. But then he turned the volume down enough where I could hear things, and I think I was annoying him. And Dawson, I see in the chat, so like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I was getting on his nerves because I started not just saying what I was hearing, but identifying what I was hearing. So I was like, oh, wait, that's Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. Like I was calling out the commercials and the songs because I recognized them. And I think at one point he's like, just say what you hear. That's it. So yeah, I don't think it's a useful tool. I think that method it falls in with the rest of the stuff that is common. It's anomaly hunting. It creates anomalies.
Yeah.
So you have one person listening to a radio and just calling out random shit that they hear, which has nothing to do with what the other people are asking. They're asking questions and the two tracks are running separately. And I mean, even when the guy with the headphones calls out something and nobody realized or nobody says, that has something to do with what we're talking about. If it doesn't have anything to do with what they're talking about, they ignore it.
Yeah.
Which is just, that's not how science works. That's not how you do an experiment. So it kind of just, the whole process just annoys me. And it's just so invalid and ignorant of how you collect data. But it looks fancy, it looks cool on TV, I guess. So that's
drives the narrative forward. Yeah, that's the argument, isn't it? Yeah, because I mean, I'm not a scientist. I'm humanities, but it's. I actually wonder if people actually sort of test these methods out before they go, because if you sort of sitting at home and you test the method out, and then you go to a location that are you getting any variation? Things like that. It's like, my best friend's a psychologist, and she will talk about control groups and how you sort of do different, look at different people to sort of get the to sort of see what the commonalities are, and I just don't see that being done. I'm not talking about Dawson now, I'm talking about generally.
Right.
It just seems to be a, do the Estes method, turn the spirit box on, and just there and then, and like you say, I hadn't really put it like that, but you are looking for anomalies, and if you're just literally ignoring, you should either be paying attention to everything,
Right.
or dismissing it, and then working it out. Because my argument is, because I do believe in the paranormal, but I do believe a lot of it will be explained. That's kind of my stance on it. But we just can't at the moment. But I just think it creates so much chaos, rather than honing it down to those anomalies that are so important. You can't narrow it down to what is worth investigating when you've got all of that rubbish and that extra stuff that really isn't neat. I mean, it must drive you mad if you were sort of investigating something and you're looking at half the techniques that are a waste of time, rather than getting it down to the nitty gritty. I don't know, because I don't investigate, but what do you think about? Is that a way you look at it, or do you think that you need as much information as possible? Genuine question, because I don't know the answer.
You're still debating. I mean, I think people need to understand why they're doing things.
Yeah.
Why are they performing these? And I'm going to call them pseudo experiments, because they don't have any controls on them, and you're right. Like, they do the Estes method. They listen to a radio. They ignore half the stuff coming through. They make connections. Not that there are connections, but they make connections between what they think is relevant. There's no controls over it, just like all the other gadgets that they use, where they put it out there, and as long as it lights up, if it blinks or if it beeps, and they don't immediately understand why, it's deemed paranormal. And that's not how science works. That's not how you perform experiments. And I think these are more akin to like weekend warriors, just hobbyists that like the thrill. It's the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the instant gratification because something weird happened, and there's very little study. There's very little investigation in paranormal investigations.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to say it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of on-site sitting around doing nothing, waiting for something to happen, which is a stakeout. That's not an investigation.
Yeah.
And when it comes to investigating, there's very few people that actually do it. When I go to conferences or I go to events where they're looking for ghosts at a alleged haunted location, and people bring out a device, and the explanation to the audience or the attendees is always your cookie cutter type of explanation that you hear on TV.
Yeah.
And then when you ask a more in-depth question about, well, how does it work? How do you interpret the results? Most of them have no clue.
Yeah.
And that's just wrong. I mean, when I ask you how or what is a EMF meter actually reading, what is the reading that you're getting and what does that mean? And they can't answer it, then you should put that damn thing down and not touch it. Because you're using something you have no idea what it does.
So that was the problem I had when I started looking into them. Because like I say, I don't understand how any of these things work. And when you look at the sites that sell them, I mean, this is an obvious thing to say, but when you look at the sites that sell them, they will say, and you think, okay, how does this work? And it says, oh, you turn this on and it talks to ghosts. That's not telling me how it works. That's you. That's you selling to me what it does.
Right.
It tells you what it does.
That's how so many of the sites I've sent messages to, because I see a device being sold and it's like, oh, talk to ghosts. This device allows ghosts to talk to you. And it's a simple question. How do you know that? Like, what do you mean they're talking to you? How did you determine that your blinky light is a ghost from the beyond communicating with you?
Yeah.
They should just call it the cosmic telephone.
Well, it's funny because I don't know if you've seen Crow's comment on screen. Are we still debating the fucking DR69? He said. I'm going back to bed. But that's one of the things that we discuss sometimes. It's the presupposition that you're talking to ghosts. You can't prove ghosts are real. So how do you know what is coming out from the other end? You know, that's my problem with it. Yes, we need a more level playing field of in the middle, and that you don't know what the noise is. Even if you hear a voice, you can't jump to the conclusion it's a ghost. Even if you can't explain the voice, you can't jump to the conclusion. That's my problem generally at the moment with whether they're fake or real. Is the investigators? It's like, can we please start at I don't know what you'd call it scientifically, but at that level 0, where you're going in with an open mind either way. But we don't know ghosts exist, so you can't say, "Oh, there was a voice, that's a ghost," because we don't know ghosts exist. And you're talking to a believer here, right? So, because I've had my own experiences, I'm not saying. I mean, most of them I can debunk. There's 1 or 2 I can't. Doesn't mean that they're paranormal. I just can't explain them.
Right.
But I'm not.
Yet.
Yeah, I haven't found the answer yet, but I have things that I absolutely can't explain. There probably is an explanation. If I was talking to somebody like you could probably give me ones I haven't thought of. But it's this presupposition that, we're going into a haunted location. That's the other thing about haunted locations. You're going in with the assumption that it's haunted,
right?
And then you're going in with the assumption that whatever voice comes through is whatever's said to be haunting that location. I'd just like to see a level playing field on more investigations. I think that's my issue.
Right.
You can probably tell.
You have to start at the beginning with each piece of equipment. If you decide you're going to use something, then you can't just say, "Oh, well, it was on TV, they used it, it worked fine," and just use it as is. You need to understand how it works. You need to understand how to properly interpret the results. You need to know what can affect it. If you just go into a place because like you said, if it's got a reputation for being haunted, and that's why you're going, because it's haunted, not with the idea of I want to see what's going on. If you go in with the idea that it's haunted, you already go in with a bias. You're screwed from the beginning. If you go in with the equipment and you completely believe that it detects or communicates or captures ghosts because maybe you saw it on TV or on a YouTube channel, then you go in with a bias. You need to go in and say, "Hey, I don't know what's going on here. Let me look at the environment. Let's look at the history. Let's see if there's, first of all, the people that are claimed to be ghosts. Let's see if they actually lived and died here." Because I've come across that several times where the characters didn't actually have anything to do with the location.
Yeah.
So you need to establish that first. And then if you're using some kind of equipment, after understanding what it does, set up an experiment that controls it. Like for a REM pod, this is something we all know. I think we all know that two-way radios can make REM pods go off. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you know this, that in science, that's your known variable.
Yeah.
So you have to control for that, which means you have to put some kind of control around the REM pod, like a Faraday box, in order to block radio signals.
Yeah.
And then if it goes off, now you have something interesting.
Yeah.
For further study. Doesn't mean ghost. Does
No.
not mean ghost. It just means.
But that's your anomaly.
Yes. That's the anomaly. And you got to figure out what the anomaly is. What caused that to go off?
Yeah.
That should be what people are investigating. Not, hey, it went off. That must mean, Uncle Fred is back from the dead and is obviously haunting this place.
I just thought of Drop Dead Fred, the movie. I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh my goodness.
Because the other thing is that, and I do see some people look back on it. I live in the north of England, right near the Scottish border, and we have a pub here called the Dirty Bottles, which is one of the oldest buildings in Alnwick. And in the window, it has these really old bottles they're going to hate me for doing this, but anyway, I'm going to say it anyway. They have these really old bottles that are covered in dust, etc., and they're behind bars because you can't touch them because they've got a curse on them. You know what I mean? And this has been going for years. It's been going for years and years and years. The pub was actually called the Old Cross. I didn't even know it was called the Old Cross because the locals have always called it the bottles, but they have renamed it to the Dirty Bottles now. But yeah, I get a load of local stories, as you know, that if one breaks, they just dust another one up and replace it, allegedly, right? But just in case, because it's the best place to eat in Alnwick. I don't want to be banned, but it's but you do get these local legends as well. Now the other thing I find, and I'd be interested to know if there's a problem in America as well, because I've been told a story by a friend about a location that's near me. It's in the middle of nowhere. Nobody knows about it. It's literally just a little patch of woods, but it does have grassed over just the remnants, the foundations of buildings from about sort of 300 or 400 years ago. And they told a story about meeting a historian who was sort of looking into it and was looking at the history of it. Now the problem is where I live in Northumberland is there are local history books written, but most of them are published independently. So getting hold of them, because often they're not in the print run anymore. So it's almost impossible sometimes, unless you really just spend the time searching. They're not done by big publishers. They might have had a short run of a couple of hundred or something, and they're really good when you find them, but just finding that information, certainly where I am, is almost impossible, because I am desperately trying to sort of get more information on this location. And I mean, the museum near me has loads of historical documents, but it's so hit and miss as to what's there. You're not talking about databases now. You're talking about, I'm in the UK, so you could be talking. I mean, the church at the top of my road was started built in the 1200s. That's before data was. I find it really difficult, and I really want to sort of look into these things, and so when you've got these word of mouth myths and legends, it's very, very difficult to come up with anything concrete on them, I think.
Right.
I mean, the place everybody goes to near me is Chillingham Castle. It's about 10 miles away, and it drives me mad because, yeah, no.
I don't run into that too often here. There are older stories that I would love to look into, like some of the first ghost stories that occurred in the U.S. And there was only pamphlets that were published, and it's along the lines of what you were talking about. It's pamphlets that were a very limited run, that was mostly local, and trying to get your hands on one is impossible at best. And once in a while, I can find scanned copies of it, and that's great, because at least I can read it and I can have a printout, and it's not just the text; it's pictures of an original, which is nice. But yeah, when you run into that, it's so difficult, and it opens the door for people to embellish all they want, because you can't verify it. If you can't find the records that go back that far, or they're just not available anymore, who's to say what is true and not? And that's the difficult part, because now if you have someone that wants to exploit it, they can say whatever they want. And that runs into the problem that we've seen with, like, the Conjuring House and Bathsheba, and other houses that take someone that died like 100 years ago and embellish their reputation in order to sell tickets.
We've got another one here. There's an old ghost story about Dunstanburgh Castle, which is on the coast. And there's a very old story about a princess in a tower, and she throws a key into a field, and the farmer won't, cultivate that little section of the field. Last time I was down there, I'm looking and I'm thinking, that's not the same field as it was before. I think what the farmer's doing is rotating. That field used to be nearer the castle. Come on. She's not going to throw it that far.
That's funny.
Just to keep that little bit of, uncultivated crop.
Right. It's no longer convenient to be where it used to be.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move it over here and just not say anything. It's just over here now.
So let's keep the local legends alive, but at our
Right.
convenience, you know.
That would be like when I go on tours, I usually try to keep quiet, just listen,
Yeah.
take some notes, and I'll write about it later. But I think in that kind of situation, it would be just too obvious. Like, wait a minute, I was here 2 years ago, and the field was that way.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me it's that way?
Yeah.
What are you trying to
There.
pull? Give me my money back. This is bullshit. Oh my goodness. You guys are fun. All right, I gotta go because I
Thank
do
you
have
for joining us, Kenny. I really appreciate it.
yeah,
Yep.
thank you for letting me come on. I appreciate it. And hi to everybody in the chat. Great questions and comments, and even from Dawson. I mean, it's Dawson. No, I know he left.
He's trying. He's trying.
No, he's a good kid. I do like him, and I'll continue to talk to him and have conversations with him because he's just a nice guy. So
Yeah.
All right, everyone, have a
problem.
great day, great week, and I'll see you later.
Thanks,
All right.
Kenny.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Shoo-wee.
Shoo-wee. The Kenny laser engraved ghosts aren't real on your forehead. Oh, might destroy the look, Justin. Says the man who sends. I'm sorry, I am behind on the chat now.
How far are
Ryan,
you? Are you Boo Productions behind?
Nearly.
What? No, never mind, I'll look.
About half an hour.
Holy shit!
All right, I was trying to concentrate on what Kenny was saying. I'm an ex-academic. I'm a bit rusty.
Yeah,
But
you're
no, that
possibly
was
gonna have to. You're possibly gonna have to clear the chat.
grow the chat. Nothing to be ashamed of. We all make mistakes. How we look every day is a school day. Yeah. That's out Crow. Yeah, I did. If he's not still in the chat, Caroline, I did text Crow and said we found a Billy.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Crow in the chat. Crow in the chat. I heard about the handcuffs with Dawson. I don't know which channel it's on actually because they all went to the same place and put different versions out, but it'd be either on Joe's or Dawson's, I think. I'm sorry, Justin, I missed the question. But I can answer that one on Kenny's behalf if that's all right, and forgive me for answering it a lot more simply than Kenny would. But one of the things that I've got to look into, unfortunately, one of my best friends is a psychologist because I hate looking at psychology because it does my head in, ironically. He definitely looks into the psychology because I actually started the channel. I got my first shout outs from Crow, but I turned it into a paranormal channel because of one of Kenny's podcasts, and he was talking about memory. And I didn't agree with him on everything about memory, but it is something I still want to address, but I need to look into it properly. And once I've looked into it properly, I need to show it to my friend and get her to just make sure that I'm not talking bollocks, because she is a psychologist. So he definitely does, because that's actually where I first one of the first lives I saw of Kenny's. He was talking about the psychology of memory. And he'll often talk about psychology in terms of, often it's to do with memory, but in terms of how people sort of experience things. It is a good one to ask him, though. So if he's coming onto your podcast, sweetie, I can pretty much guarantee that you'll get a really good answer from there. Thanks, Kenny. You're not so bad. I'm sorry, I'm so behind on the chat, guys. It is difficult when got more than a couple of us on the panel, especially when you've got a guest like Kenny on. I've got to get my brain into gear. So I don't know if that DL69 was a typo. I suspect it was done on purpose, by the way, by Crow. But you know what it's like.
Yeah.
If I've missed questions for Kenny, by the way, Actually, if he's going away this week, what day is it today? It's only Tuesday. He might still be doing a live on Friday, and he does take questions from the chat if you've
Yeah.
not been in before. So sorry, I am crowing the chat. I'm really sorry.
I think Cassie had a question for you. I think.
Cassie.
Yeah, it's towards the bottom though.
All right. That's to do with working with the brain. So that's what you kind of have to know the psychology side to work out whether it's the brain doing it or. I mean, I'm telling Justin what he knows here, but it's like Kieran O'Keefe will talk a lot about psychology. I'm doing a study on because Shape had asked me to do a history of the debunkers, and I started doing. I ended up going down a rabbit hole right back to the Victorian era, and in the 20th century, what we would now call debunkers were well, they still are called parapsychologists, but it turned into parapsychology. So I'm thinking, Justin will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that's kind of the focus that Kieran O'Keefe has. If Dawson ever goes to Sweden, he'll take you ghost hunting, Raven. Hell yeah, Dawson.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of haunted castles, mansions, and rectory in Sweden that cost a fortune. Yeah, I know that Chillingham Castle is a lot of money, but I think actually a lot of our castles are in ruin, so you can go, but you're going to have to deal with got to hit the road. But if you're still here, Dawson, have a great trip. Stay safe. Kenny's right. Biddle's Book of Bullshit. Explaining it. Do you know something, Justin? I'd be the first one buying it because I really did hit roadblocks in terms of the equipment. That for me is the problem with if any debunking I would do is I don't know how the equipment works, and I think if you don't know how the equipment works, you only know half the story. Hang on, I've seen one, so I know they exist. That's my other problem. If Dawson's still here, but that's my other problem. What Dawson's just said, I have had multiple experiences, and there's a handful of 5 or 6 that absolutely cannot be explained. Unless somebody like Kelly sat down with me. And I've seen a full body apparition. I've seen a shadow figure. Not saying that's what they were, by the way. I don't know what they were, but I have definitely seen them. And that's why I have an issue with the memory thing, and I need to look into it. Hang on. If you go and say that it isn't haunted, isn't it? I think that's what I mean. I think you need to go in not knowing either way. Or assuming that it could or can't be. I don't think you should be going in saying it isn't haunted. I think you should be going in looking to prove whether it is or not. I don't think going in saying it's not haunted is the answer. I think you have to be open-minded 100%. What question did Cassie have? Am I still?
It was pretty much clipping videos. She figured it out. She got it.
All right. Anomalistic psychology also goes with the assumption that paranormal explanations can be explained. See, that to me is a problem. That's already going in with a assumption. You can go down a rabbit hole with what I think on that. I could witch on about it for hours, and I think I've done it on a live stream in the past. Also, I'm also somebody who thinks that I'm talking about in terms of video now. If you're watching an investigation, whether it's TV or YouTube, is yes, CGI and video editing is very complex now, and a lot of things can be fake. Doesn't mean they have been, or it doesn't mean it's real. It could actually be, but it's getting harder and harder with the advancements in technology. Gotta go. Medical issue. Bye, Sheila. If you're still here, take care. I think that would be great, Ryan. Take care, Sheila. Sorry, I cut that off really too quickly. Take care, Sheila. Thanks for dropping in, and I will message you. I was interested in looking to Swedish legends. That would be awesome.
I think Ryan's trying to catch a succubus. A hot
Yeah,
one.
well, why doesn't that surprise me? Why
Mm,
does not that surprise me? We have a creature called Nakan that I was terrified of when I was a kid. I bet I've pronounced that wrong, haven't I, Raven?
probably.
Went to a Pendle Witch trial talk and was shocked that the UK government is yet to pardon. Really? Upholding the Witchcraft Act, declaring them to this day enemies of the state. That's insane. That is insane. I always looked for trolls when I was a kid too. Played in the woods all the time.
We don't have to look far for trolls.
Saw
Different way.
Wizard of Mill Ponds on the Devil's Footprints in the Bridgewater Triangle is a story. I keep meaning to look up that Bridgewater Triangle with not much solid proof because I know that Ryan's mentioned it. I think he's mentioned it on a live. Some road signs talking about it and the graves. Yeah, I need to look at that one. You're going to have to crow the chat. I know. Oh, there you go. Kenny was still here. All torches are lightsabers. Go for it, Kenny. But I want a gaffy stick. What are gaffy sticks? I see. Non-nerd in the house. Sorry about the panel.
I'm not that nerdy.
I have a tech question. How do I screen record that will show the video? Is that being answered?
Yeah, that was the one that was answered, or she
Right,
figured
okay.
it out.
Okay. I do look at the psychology of belief, why people believe what they believe, and why we hold on to belief so strongly. Yeah.
The mind is a crazy thing.
It is. But that's why that's why, as much as I believe, I actually also 100% want explanations. And if I don't get them, that's fine. But if there's an explanation, I'm not somebody who'll go, oh, it's rubbish. Hang on. I can't go straight into uni, but I have such a passion for it. Yeah. Cag, hello. Cag in the house. Oh, Cassie figured it out. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is bad for me. Oh no, I'm catching up. I was actually the first female ever to be allowed to join up Psych Corp and allowed to use infantry. Then something bad happened as far as I got head in. Oh no, head injury.
Oh, Tyler in the house.
I've got everybody in today.
Shoo-wee.
I've got an audio book on parapsychology. I need to listen to it. I have read psychology books for academic purposes, and I always end up going to Dawn, my friend, and saying, explain this bit to me. It's just a science that I can't get my head right around. And usually it's the terminology, and I'm used to terminology in my own subjects, but usually it's the terminology. Can you just tell me what this means? Can you just speak in English to me? Instead of all the big words, and she does. And that's what it means.
Confused with big words.
I do think I just joined Fantastic Discord. Awesome. Welcome in, Bill. Good to see you.
Yeah, I seen the notice. He's in there.
All right, cool. Look at. I'm interested in looking at some of these Swedish. Hey Tyler, how we doing? Yes, going to a location thinking this place isn't haunted is also a bias. I go in looking for a cause and experience, not to prove or disprove. See, I just think we need that level entry, that neutrality going in. Skies, I'm my own ghost. I need Beardo's piss off ghost spray. No, Sky, we like you, Ghosty.
or whizzes or be gone.
Nightmare Nation. Hello, everyone. Tyler. Good to see you,
miss you.
sweetie.
We miss you, Betty.
We do. We do. It's not the same without you. And Sky says, "G'day." Raven, be right back. No problem. We're on 2.5 hours. Feels longer actually today. When is it? 4 o'clock. There's Tyler's link. Nightmare Nation. I go to venues in the hope something will happen, but it never does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that something happens. Of course, you're going to hope something happens. It's just the presumption that something will. I think because I one of the areas that I do tend to, and I'm going to say this really badly, so you'd have to have the posher explanation from Kenny. But I do think it's too tempting to go into somewhere that's supposedly haunted, and I do think that can affect the experience you have because you're expecting it.
yeah. You get all excited and then you just feel like you're let down. Is the main point of it.
And also if you go in really expecting it to be haunted, like 100%. And something does go bang because a door's slammed shut. Then you are going to jump a mile because you're going to automatically assume. Thank you, Datsun. Thank you for the dings.
Ding ding ding. We do have the emojis.
No, my new emojis. There's a parapsychiatry unit here. They called in a parapsychiatry after my death failed. They call it Magic Medicine Department. I rolled my eyes at that. I don't think it's quite sweet. Not that you died, but oh, shut up, Sarah. Pour another coffee. Love you, Sky. My nanny-o.
Get some caffeine in me.
Yeah, I do need to refill my coffee cup. Do you think going alone can help you have an experience most times you're not expecting it? You've been trying something for a week and get nothing, then when you're not ready, boom, activity. Yeah, my biggest 3 experiences, I've been on my own I was on my own for all of them. One of them was in the morning. 2 of them were in the morning. One of them was sort of early evening. So we're not talking about the middle of the night or anything with them. And wasn't looking for anything to happen. It just happened. So, yeah. Yeah, and it must. I get why people sort of investigate together and go in teams of more than one. I do get that, and I'm not criticizing it at all. But sometimes, I think sort of going alone, or at least having a certain amount of time on the investigation on your own, would actually sort of help. Just to, I think even have another person with you, even if it's something. It's like Kag and Alison go investigating together, so they sort of and they've done that for a while, so they're sort of used to each other. But it must be the case that sometimes you just separate just to have that personal experience, so there's no other distraction there. That's what I'm trying to say. And of course making Seg do what was it, 30 minutes Esther's method.
Oh yeah. Well, they just let him keep going. He's like, "You left me in there that long?" It felt like hours. I remember that was great. He was so pissed, but he enjoyed it at the same time. It was like a love-hate thing.
It's a bit like Kenny and Dawson, actually. So, did you see Booby's motion of the bells? Just wondering. No, so hang on. The problem is in StreamYard, Datsun, is you can't actually see. Oh, if it says ding, then they are mine because I named them ding. You can't actually see emojis in StreamYard. You just see the word.
Yeah.
Apart from the really basic ones, yeah.
Yeah, the basic ones you'll see.
But my membership ones you can't see. It just says the word.
Darn StreamYard.
Yeah. I always go alone. Think fear or excitement can bring out spirit or make it easier for them to manifest. Yeah, it also, it's that. I also think it must heighten your senses as well. If you're more aware. One of our biggest experiences was at West Virginia State Pen with Paranormal Quest. So 4 of us. I don't know. I haven't watched. I'll be honest. I haven't watched Paranormal Quest for a while. But they do. Do they still do this thing where they basically set up the cameras and they go and eat for about an hour before they officially start the investigation and leave the cameras running? I do like Paranormal Quest. So.
Mike
I
O's
don't.
back.
Michael, hang on.
Oh.
Let's. Okay, let's get the official one because Philip's voice just cracked.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, it's there.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Oh.
That's what I was trying to say when I was talking to Kenny. It's the presumption that it's a ghost or somebody who's passed on. Not saying that you're not seeing something. I mean, what I've seen were pretty strong. So if it wasn't my imagination or my brain not working properly, then I've seen something. It's just this presupposition that it's somebody who's passed away. It could be anything, but that gets us down to a whole other rabbit hole. Alison goes to the UK alone, occasionally freaks herself out. She has me on the phone from Oz. That's comforting though, isn't it? If you've got somebody on the other end of the phone, especially a familiar voice that you're very close to. You don't actually have to be there with you, right there. Denise, did you see Wisdom Under the Hat pics? Yeah,
Yep.
I think I commented or hearted them on Discord.
Yep.
We saw those.
I guess that's Paranormal Pursuits.
Yeah, Paranormal Pursuits is the Mike meme. She's lovely. Christy, she called. Christy's lovely. So it's Paranormal, Purr, a normal Pursuits. She does gaming online.
She's pretty fun.
She is.
You should talk to her, Raven.
Yeah, you should. She streams 2 or 3 times a week. So
I think like Thursdays and Fridays on UK time.
Yeah. So I saw her put a thing up. I think it was middle of the night for us, but I think I did see one. So sub to the channel and get the notifications. We have been so inundated with what the paranormal is supposed to look like that it becomes increasingly harder to discern between logical expectations and the new normal expectation. That's the problem. That's what I think we should have the level playing field going in. And looking for the anomalies rather than hope Wiz is all good. Wiz is fine. I spoke to him just shortly before a couple of hours before the stream. He's just taking a break. He's exhausted.
Yeah,
and we've been worried for a week or 2 that he's been burning the candle at both ends. So
yeah,
he's fine. He's a happy bunny.
Yep, he just needs to sit back, relax, and watch, I guess.
Yeah. When you actually run a channel and you're involved, this get very intense, and when you're trying to put content out and you sort of communicate with people. You've heard this from content creators before, blah blah blah. But yeah, so if Wisdom's got the ability to take that time out, because he really has been doing long hours, hasn't he, Phil? So
long hours.
Yeah.
Like he'll be on the stream and he'll stream like after for like another 3-4 hours and be up all night, and yeah.
I mean, people say to me, Sarah, do you ever sleep? And I think Wisdom sleeps less than me. I mean, I can catnap during the day. and do.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, Raven. If you look in the gaming section of Sarah's Discord, there should be a link from one of Paranormal Pursuits lives.
yeah.
That'll take you right to your page.
Doing this can burn you out. YouTube is fun, but can be very tricky. It can, and I think people don't even realise. I mean, I didn't realise. I was happily watching, the debunking community for a couple of years. I had an art channel. I didn't do anything with it, and then I sort of restarted it and got a shout out from Crow. Then it turned into a paranormal channel, and it's. I mean, to be honest, those YouTubers that have done well enough to be able to make it their full-time job is even then it would be stressful. I mean, I always feel guilty I'm not getting enough content out. There's not enough hours in the day.
Nope, not enough. Especially sucks when you're like me, you work 12 hours.
Yeah.
Swing shift, night shift. And it's like, well, you got to pick and choose your battle a little bit.
Yeah. Sky's working on a Dr. Death-like mask for your soccer ganger. Awesome. A Raven soccer ganger.
Or is it a cupette?
I'm not asking it. Sarah Phillips sending my love. Willie Wisdom is a great. He is. He's an absolute sweetheart. He's a good friend of both of us. And yes, I did check in on him this morning. Make sure he was all right. And he did promise me that he was going to get some rest. Whether he did is
sure
another matter. But I'm not one to preach. So, yeah, I'm sure he did. He said he was going to. He was about to go to bed because he's West Coast, isn't he? So he's further behind us, which makes it worse for Wisdom. Actually, I can just about manage the East Coast time difference, but
yeah, he's got to compensate for our time.
Yeah,
but
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's got 3-hour difference. So when we're pretty much done and cashed out, then he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go do this thing," and gets into that. Then
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get it because you sort of think I'm going to go to bed, and then you end up getting distracted, and then I get what I call overtired. So even if I went to bed, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I have to kind of hit the pillow as soon as I'm exhausted. So Jonathan says, just woke up and caught the tail end of this. It's all right, Jonathan. We never got what flavour slushy Ned was drinking, unless I missed it. We spend about 15-20 minutes before I do our ghost tours for the public explaining how the paranormal is not like you see on TV and YouTube. Yeah, I don't think you were around earlier, Kat, because I'm actually working on a video at the moment looking at the difference between TV and YouTube and that massive gulf between them. So I'm doing research on that at the moment. And I mean, I'm not an investigator, but I can see a massive difference between the two. And especially from the TV side, they don't want to know. So, I mean, we obviously, this is the debunking community, so we're promoting. Has anybody put Tag and Allison's link in the chat, by the way?
I don't
Adelaide
think so.
Haunted Horizons. So yeah, I do think we obviously this community is about debunking fake paranormal and supporting the real channels like Adelaide Haunted Horizons and Weeping Willow and everybody else. But TV is a different animal, and when I say TV, I'm talking about streaming services as well. Because it's basically what it is now.
Yeah, entertainment platforms.
And I think it's a different audience. So as well, they just want to watch a show and then turn it off and forget about it. Whereas I think a good many people in this community, I'm not saying it's a 24-hour a day hobby, but it is an interest they're more serious with it, I think. and I think that is important, and I think that's a really good way of encouraging that mindset before people go in, or before people watch an actual investigation. Check out, there's Debunked Junk's link. Oh, I'm already subscribed to Paranormal. Awesome,
Yeah.
Raven. That's good. That's really good.
She slept since then. She forgot.
Alyssa loves wisdom. uh, uh, okay. Hearts for Wiz. Yes, a lot of hearts for Wiz. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll call it
I
for
know.
that.
I know. It was like 2-3 nights. He was like one day. It's like I got, what was it? Fuck. I think it was yesterday. I got home 7 in the morning. He was up all night, and we did not get off Discord till like 12 my time, noon.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it's like I worked last night, and it's now noon my time.
Yeah, because I mean, somebody will go live. So, for example, me or Crow will go live, or sometimes I'll go live, and then Crow will go live, and then Wisdom's in the chat in Discord, in the voice chat, and then I mean, he must do 14. He has been asleep a few times in there because I left a do not disturb sign on earlier in the week.
Yeah, God only knows how long he was up that time. So that doing that over, a few times a week will eventually catch up to you a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it caught up to me this weekend because I even on a good night's sleep, I will never sleep for more than 2 or 3 hours at a time. I might get up, go to the loo, go back to bed, but I never sleep for more than 2 or 3 hours at a time. And I slept for a full 7 hours before I woke up again, just catching up on everything.
Shoo.
I can't remember the last time that happened. It is a job sometimes. Work, kids, and regular work. Then try to make videos and stay relevant is very hard. But making friends and having fun doing investigation is what it's about. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, the way I look at things, like, don't. It's nice to grow like a channel and stuff. You want to do it, but if you're solely looking for that, it's not where it's at. Because if you're having fun doing what you're doing, or just enjoy doing it, the rest will follow.
Yeah. The key thing, if you want to start a channel, you've got to want to do it, because it is a slog. So you've got to be interested in what you're doing, and don't look for clicks and views and millions of subscribers, because that's like 1 in a billion chance. Do it because you want to do it, and if you grow, that's great, and if you don't, that's fine, as long as you're happy. Yes, Garden sub to Adelaide Haunted Horizons. If there's anybody here that's unfamiliar with them, I think it was the last Seg live that they were on with him as well. And they've put Seg through some hell, and they're worth subscribing to for that, by the way. For that alone, don't forget I'm the daddy now.
Is she Daddy Raven or is she Father Raven? Because I thought Wisdom was Father. It was Father Wisdom for the chapel, the Church of Matt Demon.
Oh, is that what it is?
Blessed be bitches.
Blessed be bitches. Boo, it's 1:52 a.m. here and I can't sleep. Great to have something interesting to follow. Thank you, Cag. I do watch your channel. I tend to be a bit lurky or rewatch because it's difficult if you're in the UK to catch all the Australian stuff because of the time differences. I do watch. Yes, I do watch. 27 minutes of Esther's Seg so deserved. Was it only 27 minutes? You know, next time that record needs beating. That record needs beating.
Cassie's eating lunch. What'd you get? Did you get Taco Bell?
Oh no, because I'm getting to the point now where that's going to make me hungry.
I was thinking about going to Taco Bell. Boy, I'm about to go down Taco Bell. Give me a blast. Damn,
no problem, Kai. No
Buffalo
problem.
chicken spring rolls. Oh,
Ooh-wee. Oh no, Cassie, I was doing so well till that point. Even that breakfast that Cynthia put up, I managed to keep me hunger at bay. And now you're talking about buffalo chicken spring roll. Oh, Jaya, member for 1 month. Thank you, darling. Shh, I'm skiving. Okay, we won't say anything. Sarah, as the Australians are insomniacs. Woohoo, night crew. Yeah, I mean, I've always been an insomniac, so it actually makes it a little bit easier for me.
A bunch of hoots.
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot. Never get your hooters out.
Cassie says, I love buffalo chicken anything.
Oh yeah. Especially if it was like extra creamy. Like if you use like if you do like the crock pot style and you mix like the cream cheese with it.
Oh, stop it. Oh, curry spring rolls. Oh,
Ooh.
I am so pleased I put something in the slow cooker because it means that when we're done, I can literally just scoop it out the slow cooker and eat it. I haven't got to sit and make anything. That's why I didn't eat on Sunday. I couldn't be able to cook.
I think Cassie needs to tell Ron to make a baked mac and cheese in a skillet off the smoker.
Oh, no, she really doesn't.
And you can even add bacon mac and cheese. Oh, he could make that bacon weave and put it over the top of the bacon mac and cheese. Make it look like a bacon mac and cheese pie. I better shut up. I'm gonna make myself.
Yeah, you have. Serves you right. It serves you right. We love you, Jaya. Honestly, you're amazing. I need to put my potato soup stuff in the crock pot. Yeah, I think that's what you call the slow cooker, isn't it? Crock pot.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Crock pot sounds better actually. Slow cooker sounds boring. Ooh, that sounds good. Just wait till the spread happening on Saturday for Ron's birthday party bash. Ooh.
A lot of B-roll coming in.
Oh.
Oh my god. I better prep for like snacks and stuff because it'll be like drooling.
Bacon apple pie. I've made one so yummy. I made the whole top of bacon with
Oh wow.
Okay. The panel is now starving. Thanks, guys.
I'm not starving yet. I'm getting warmed
I'm
up.
getting there. I'm getting there. I am getting there.
Oh, we're missing this crew. You're like, oh my god. They'd be munching away.
He's probably gone back to sleep. He only came in to moan about the DR60. Not that I blame him. I hate the DR60. I'll show you on Discord. Oh. Is that going to go in the food porn section? We have a food. If you're not on our Discord, we're on a food. We have a food porn section. Don't go in it if you're hungry.
Ron is definitely the Bob Ross of the smoker.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my
like,
god,
oops, I left it in a little too long. I was like, oop, happy little accident.
I'm eating corn snacks covered in chocolate, salt and sweet. I like salt and sweet. Raven drool nom noms. I have to tell. I just burst out laughing when Philip moaned that he'd watched the last one and ordered pizza and cheesy bread.
Yeah, pizza and cheesy bread. And the great thing was I got a free pizza and free cheesy bread. So it was free. So I couldn't beat that deal. I was hungry and I got it free.
I'll eat Maltesers later. I'm assuming I've got some beef casserole there. Fingers crossed.
You have Ron make some pigs in a blanket.
Chocolate chip cookie. Oh, pigs in a blanket. Yeah, proper pigs in a blanket rather than.
Well, it depends on how fancy you want to get. You can do the basic, cheap version. Just go get like the basic biscuits and pretty much wrap the hot dog with the biscuit and just put a toothpick through it. A little bit of barbecue sauce and some cheese.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Just stop. It's so unfair.
I didn't start it.
No, just carried it on mercilessly. Bunch of crazy Aussies at roll call with hoot hoot owl call, insomniac roll call. Yeah, you're wearing out the belt. I know. See, it's because it's only me and Philip on the panel. Pigs in a blanket, hogs in a hammock. Uh-huh. I put the bacon pie on Discord food porn.
Ooh, I have to
I don't know
look.
if I
Let's
bet-
see.
Oh, I'm scared to look. Hot dog and biscuits.
It's a
Still not
video.
quite- still
Just
not
as, just the thumbnail of it. That's fucking huge. Excuse
Oh
my
my
language, but shoo, oy, that's huge.
Oh, really?
What is like that's like a big old cookie sheet. And that thing takes up like 90% of that tray.
Oh my god.
Holy
Sam
Jesus!
Haynes, come by skills. Awesome to see you, hon. How's the channel going? How are we doing?
Yeah, those that's Smash brand that Raven posted. That looks like the bugles that we got here, just covered in whatever it is.
You're gonna make me look, aren't you?
Oh, it's right under Sir Spook's
Food
pie.
Hold on. Discord, right? Okay. I heated up some pizza and ate it while Kenny was on.
So she's got something in her tummy, not to make her hungry.
See, no, I haven't. I'm just gonna have a look. I'm looking for a food form. There it is. Okay. The channel is getting there, having fun building it up. Just give me a second. I'll have a look for because I am subscribed to some.
Yeah, too.
Interesting.
I bet for a while. I don't drop it as much as I should,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I lost connection. No,
no.
it's just
Well,
slow.
welcome in, Pink Pistachious.
Conversation. Whose name I was told, who couldn't say it the other day.
Pink Pistachio. Are we carrying the one?
Sorry, I am looking for. We are carrying the one. I'm sorry. I'm doing this as quick as I can. It's just my internet seems to be slow. StreamYard must be slowing it down.
Well,
Right, nearly there.
yeah, when you bring up like Discord and everything, it does cut into the
I've
StreamYard
got
a
it.
little
Sorry,
bit.
I've got it.
It even does it on
Yeah.
my end when I do it myself.
No, I opened Discord on my phone, not on my computer. Right, so there we go. There's the link to Sam's. Please go and give him a look and see what you think. And I love story channels. And it's just starting out, so keep an eye. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like photosynthesis, awesome.
Amazing. Home slice back
Amazing.
home slice back in the house.
Slice.
Well, what was it?
Oh,
Well,
Merseyside.
what was it the other day? I was like, "Dear diary, I went to work. I found one of my socks."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I actually that was a bloody text message I got. I'm at work. I've just found a sock. Oh, very happy for you. Uh,
it was weird because like where my desk is at work on the floor, like we have like a guardrail there, and I usually hang my backpack and everything there. And I don't know, like maybe a sock got stuck in my sweater or whatever when I took my sweater off, and just like halfway through the night, I looked down. I was like, "Hey, how did my sock get here? How long has it been here?" Well, it looked like it'd been there for a couple of days. I was like, "Well, I better put that in my backpack and not blame Sky for stealing socks."
oh no, Ryan, come on, that's unfair. I shouldn't have looked at that.
Yeah, you see how huge that pie is, though? Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
did. Oh my goodness. Oh, looks amazing.
Just a normal sized pie I could probably slam down, but that'd probably take me like 2 days.
Oh. Um. It does. Yeah, I like this the storytelling channels. Yeah, some interesting ones on there. So you got a few new subs. Sam.
Sub sandwiches.
I can somebody share Dato's link? I keep meaning to do that, and I'm sorry, Dato. That is complete me being lame.
Lame.
Can you do it?
Can I do it? I
Yeah.
think Booberry might have a link, but
Oh, Boo. Yeah, is Boo still in the chat? Oh, Mike.
I mean, I
'Cause you
can.
can.
It'll take me a minute though.
I've just thought I've got it open. I've just thought I can do it from the I can do it from YouTube. Yeah, Datsun has long been a really good support of my channel, of Philip's channel, of Wisdom's channel. So let's help his channel grow here.
Let's see. This one already posted because I have it now.
I don't know. I've just done it.
No, Mike's got it too.
All right. So sorry,
There.
that's me not paying attention.
Just to say I did it.
There you go. I resubbed as well. I was subbed, Datsun, and it's one of those just got unsubbed by YouTube jobs because I know I'd subbed. So it's still doing it a lot at the minute. It really
dang,
is.
I just refreshed. You got 4 subs right out the gate.
Awesome. So especially the smaller the channel you have, if you just got going. By the way, this is a common problem on YouTube. It has been for 2 or 3 months now. Is you just randomly get unsubbed by YouTube. So if you look at your subs and you've lost 1 or 2 subs, normally you'll get them back again because it's like I've just seen that just to get Datsun's link, and I know I'd subscribe to him. So that's often what happens. It's not unnecessarily people's unsubbing from you. Biddle salts. There you go. Why not add some biddle salts to your next meal snack? Brewed from the sweat of a genius, lovingly evaporated.
Dang. Mr. Dawson's up 6. She
I boost IQ by 50 points. We could all do that.
I need some more subs.
Yeah, that's happened to Ryan as well. I just resubbed Datsun. Yeah, I was. Yeah, me too. I need to get some content out. My subs are my fault.
I'm slowly getting close to that monetize. Slowly. Slowly.
I want to get up to the next to the 1,000, and then I'm full monetize. Not that I'll get much out of that, because you know I don't get the views, but it'd just be nice to hit that milestone. Do these salts come with fishing wire, or do you have to use an EMF meter before using them? Maybe it depends on, you know, maybe they have different brands. You can choose the free gift inside.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I don't like posting my own link. That's what I said. I need it.
Yeah, I don't mine either. The only time I've ever done mine is if somebody in the chat has actually literally said, Sarah, can I have your link?
Right. It just feels awkward to me to post my own link like that.
Yeah. People tell me that they found out they were unsub from it. Yeah. I'll actually check yours actually, because I know I was sub to you. I haven't checked that one. We've had a YouTube channel for 14 years. Good grief.
Shoo.
Shoo-wee. Philip does
Shoo.
that better than me.
Shoo. Put
Yeah.
extra flavor on it.
Yeah, it does happen to everyone. I've said this to several channels. Oh, we've lost 2 subscribers this week. I said you probably haven't. I've said you probably haven't. It's probably YouTube unsubbing them. They'll work it out and come back.
Either they'll come back or eventually someone will figure out that they got unsubbed.
Yeah. I've been around since 07. Goodness me. Kagan Spitfire. Veterans of the trade. There's Kagan Allison's again. Like I said, endorsed by Seg, whatever he says, and torment him mercilessly, and that deserves a sub on any channel. Still sub to stay tuned, but seeing some other channels I'm not subscribed to anymore. Yeah. You sometimes get it from people when they say, "Oh, I didn't get the notification that you were live," and they realise they didn't get the notification because YouTube sucks at notifications at the minute as well. But it's because they've been unsubbed.
Well, if you're like me, I'm like, okay, let's just go live. I kind of pull the crow, like, you know, just pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'm live, bitches. What?
Right. But you know, I haven't really streamed as much just because StreamYard kills audio. But now I got Restream, so.
A Spitfire's channel, thank you, Mike. Simon, I subscribed to Datsun. Awesome. Let's show some love to these channels. Let's get some new blood. Oh. Anya. Simon Eyes. I nearly banned Sky then. Stupid computer. No, it's right, I didn't. You must take biddle salts. I was going to say something. I don't know if Boo's link's gone in the... Because I know Boo doesn't put her own link, but Boo does have a channel. She started a music channel. So if somebody could put Boo's in. Or Boo put your own in, that's fine.
Little Miss Boo's taken off.
Yeah. I think automatically being unsubscribed is stupid if I sub... Yeah, it's... It's often the newer channel. It's not always, but it's often the newer channels that you subscribe to. So if you've literally just subscribed to a channel, just check back, make sure you're still. So Spookfest. Brian goes live as well. Brian does good lives.
Boo. Subscribe to me.
Subscribe to me.
I appreciate the subscriptions. I really do. I mean, shit, when I started, I was only like 25 subs or whatever.
Yeah. It does feel like an uphill battle when you start. But but those early subs mean everything.
Mhm.
All subs mean everything, but those early subs that give you that chance when you're just starting out, it can make a difference for a channel. And by the way, guys, if we've said okay to putting the links in, don't forget, if you're in our Discord, you can put your live links in and your video links in our relevant channels on the Discord.
Yeah.
People do look at them.
Lives, premieres, even self promotion.
Yeah.
There is
The
separate
only thing
folders.
we ask, is do the same. You know, if me or Philip or Wiz are in the chat, or Boo, because you know Boo's a mod on there. So everybody who's actually, Mike, has yours gone in? Sweetie, put your links in.
I guess, Bill, I do music. Like if someone needs like backtrackings or something, I can whip those up.
Both Philip and Wisdom, you will see several of the channels have got Phil and Wiz to do the music for their intros, etc. as well as them having their own channels. For example, if you watch Beardo, his introduction song, Wisdom wrote the Raw song.
Yeah, the RAR song. Can I get a RAR?
I can't wait. Just can't wait to see our community flourish. Yes, absolutely. I think I just joined your Discord just the other day. Yeah, it's just when you join any Discord, because I've done it when I've joined Discords. You know, sometimes, especially once they got going, my favorite reaction channel. I'm not talking about paranormal. I'm talking about nerdy stuff. Their Discord was up and running, and they had loads in, and it can be very intimidating when you're just going in. But what you will see in the Discord are people from the chat. They don't always have the same name, but you will know most of the people in there. So you're not going into a Discord full of strangers. Mike has a crystal business, sells crystals. I have bought from Mike, bought 3 bracelets so far, and they are genuinely, hand on heart, really happy with them. And if you're on Instagram, I'm going to try and get this right. Wednesdays and Fridays they go live. Wednesdays and Saturdays they go live. Oh, that's right. On Instagram and show the stock that they've got. It's really good. Although I understand that Crow was in there annoying you the other one on the last one. Well, that's what he told me.
Raven ate too much chocolate.
Chocolate? How can you eat too much chocolate? I suppose you start feeling ill.
Well, if you're
I'm about to crash. Oh no, chocolate!
If you're a smaller person, you're gonna definitely you're gonna hit that carb wall.
Oh, I got it right. Wednesday and Saturday. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I really like those lives when I can make them. I had to check, but definitely join now. Excellent. Mike's crystals are so nice. Yeah. The other. Oh right. Oh no. That's why I went mad. What was I going to say? Because Stormy After Dark's put some video up of some of the bigger crystals that she's bought off Mike as well on her channel. I get really sleepy when I eat too much. I actually prefer having my meals in the evening if I can, because I always want to go to sleep after a big meal, especially after a roast dinner. They're fatal for just wanting to. There's no point in doing anything after that. My wife going to check that Mike. Oh, we love stones, crystals. I need to put in my wands and staffs. Yeah, they're really good. I know that. Like I say, I mean, I'm in the UK, and the good price, low shipping cost. Absolutely worth it. Even with the shipping cost, they were better quality than the ones I get the same. Genuinely better quality than the ones I've been getting here for the same price. So
Yeah, there you go. Get you a supplier. There you go.
yeah,
I think I actually mentioned that to Mike one time in voice chat. It's like I don't know what. It's like maybe Sir Spook should just buy from you. There you go.
oh my god,
Just buy.
roast dinner. Sorry guys.
Mm.
Oh no. Sorry. That's my phone just gone. Um uh ooh. I'm gonna have to look at Cynthia's post when I'm done. That looks interesting. It's nice to see the Discord active and just post in there. Like I say, most of the people that are in there you're gonna know. Even they might not always have the same name. Sometimes you have to kind of work out what their Discord name is. It's a bit like when you go on Facebook, but you know, you're not going into a Discord full of strangers. A lot of people are in the chat or in the Discord. That woke up the beast within. Roast nom noms.
Elaine Baker's back.
The roasted potatoes and veggies are my favourite. I never eat meat with it. I love roast potatoes. I must have a look to see if they're selling the goose fat yet.
Oh,
Uh,
man. I'm about to get me some Greek food after this. I'm just gonna go get me some like a chicken over rice.
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and gravy at homemade. Oh, I love parsnips roasted. I love roast parsnips. I don't boil them, but roasted parsnips, yum. Oh my god, the goose fat. Everybody's going to be stuffing their faces after this live.
Jesus.
One second.
Dun, dun, dun. More food in the
Roast
chat.
for tea tonight. I say I do have. If there's any left, I'm hoping there's some left. Otherwise, it's going to be bloody egg and chips. I've got a beef casserole in the slow cooker. No, I did have. There's Elaine's channel, Creepy Caboodle. Please go there. I am eventually when we've both got the. Well, it's me designing something, then Elaine making it. We are collaborating. At some point, I love Elaine's channel. She actually was the inspiration for me going back to doing an art channel, you know, and doing it properly. Actually, can one of the mods put my art channel in the link if anybody wants to sort of go over and look at that?
The Uncanny Academy.
The Uncanny Academy. Goosebumps. I can't explain it. You just when you've had roast potatoes made with goose fat, you know, you just don't want to go back to regular roast potatoes. I've given up now. Nearly dropped Crow's base. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, goose is actually a lovely meat as well. But in the UK, I don't know if it tends to be around Christmas. It's difficult to get it otherwise. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. But at Christmas, the sort of local supermarkets will sell tubs of goose fat, and you can't beat roast potatoes done in goose fat.
Never had it.
Yeah, it is absolute gold. Said Elaine, I try lurking, but my hand talks too much. I like that. Yeah, so there's my Uncanny Academy channel. It was originally called The Paranormal Picture Show, and I really liked that title until I was talking to it. And he just ruined it in 10. Oh, so you could call your sub the PPs. Okay, so he had to help me come up with another name. I say I don't know if we. I mean, I suppose if maybe the delis would carry them, but certainly around Christmas, goose fat is. You can get goose as well here, but you know, I say this might be being rural. Datsun room. What's Datsun talking about? Sky thinking with the fingers again. Oh, Sky's awesome. We love Sky. If you come back over, Raven, you'll have to fill your suitcase. Yeah. Yeah. And find somewhere that does delis so you're getting the proper home produced produce. Oh, little industry, cottage industries here. Caroline, we can sell snags at Bunnings.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Oh yeah, ding ding.
Oh, Caroline ruined it. Oh, Sky ruined it.
Oh, time is it? 5 o'clock. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, Rolos are good.
Oh, Rolos are good. So is Galaxy chocolate, actually. Actually, it's ironic. I haven't been to Sweden, but often if I go over to the continent, especially if it's somewhere like Switzerland, yeah, bring chocolate back. Oof, oof. Or Belgium. Oh my god, I want Rolos.
I've been on a payday kick. Go to the gas station, like, ooh, chocolate covered payday bar. 2 for $6. Okay, sure, why not?
There's my merchandise store. I am adjusting it to add more products, but I'm also adding, by the way, those who are in Australia, and I know I keep saying this, and it's been a hectic week. I am adding a Redbubble and a Threadless, so Australia and US can order without the shipping cost, because that's always the killer. Very happy with Spreadshop. They've been amazing. They are amazing. I'll be staying with them, but yeah, if you're finding this shipping a bit high. I had kids at Callaway put crap on rollers when we had them snotty little brats. I know. Seg it, Sarah. Buy my merch. I noticed he's been plugging the hell out of his merch. It's because he's done Halloween merch as well. I don't see the point in doing Halloween merch. Well, most of my stuff would classify as Halloween merch anyway, but
I mean, this is pretty much just the Grim Reaper with a Halloween, just a Halloween version.
Yeah. Just seems to me it's like it's, you know, is it worth it for like a week or two? But I'm sure he's doing great with it because he's been pushing it hard enough.
I mean, if I can understand, you know, if you're gonna be around for years or whatever, you can just, you know, just have those up around a certain season and just take them back down, and
Yeah.
put it back up when the season comes around.
Hopefully they haven't added may contain nuts on the rollers like they did to toffee crisps. I like toffee crisps. Can't see that they would. Oh, I suppose unless they were putting it in the chocolate.
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 Here we go. Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Fifth Avenue 100 Grand Bonds were probably my favourite. Don't know either of those. Don't know either of those.
They're all right. I haven't had them in ages.
I think I'm caught up now. Kettle is on for post-work cuppa. Awesome. That's somebody who thinks the same way as I do. Get the kettle on. Yeah, that's I mean, I get people doing it, but I mean, to be honest, I say most of my stuff's Halloweeny anyway.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas. You could just keep all that stuff up all the way through Christmas.
Yeah. I suppose I could do a Christmas one. Put a Santa hat on her.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I have to go. I forgot to get peaches for the day. Oh no! Oh no! Gotta get those peaches. Me too. Can't beat a cuppa. I can't remember the last time I had a cup of tea actually. Logged off from the laptop and onto another.
What a
I
bouncy
always have
bounce.
always have spooky stuff up. I will be not tomorrow, but next Wednesday for the night live stream. That will be my official Halloween live stream, and I have got the face makeup. I've got delivered at the weekend. I need to practice with it, but I will be wearing on camera wearing face makeup for that. That's my contribution to Halloween. Make myself look like an absolute idiot. Sam's back.
Yay.
Are you okay for a second? Because I need a bathroom break.
Yeah. Depends on how long it's gonna take you.
The bathroom's literally next room. I'm going to be like 60 seconds.
Oh,
ish.
okay. And go.
He's going to time me now.
I'm timing you. Hold on. I need my timer. Just kidding. Just go do your thing. Use a Deleu. I think Mike started a little timer. I think he's like, you got 1 minute. Yeah, Sarah should mute if it's gonna be that loud. You never know. You think it's probably maybe a number 1, not a 2. Mike's got the clock. Where's she at now? 10 seconds. Hey, it's all natural. There's no too much information. Or crow 6 to 7. 6 to 7 minutes. Was probably too busy, or probably to jump over the cats and get them out of the way and grab a snack on the way. You never know. Put something in the microwave. Let's see here. I don't know what to sing. I've already sang earlier. I think I'm song tapped. I don't know.
Will it be unhelpful?
What? Was you on mute again?
What? Sing us a song, Phil.
I don't even know what to even sing.
Crow's on a 7 at the dentist. Oh no. I've just seen a squirrel use an abandoned bird's nest to store nuts in. They're very resourceful squirrels. Tiptoe through tulips.
Oh.
Ooh.
Tiptoe through the window. Through the tube. I can't do it now.
You're not used to singing such high, yeah?
Yeah.
I must be honest, I'm not seeing it. I know the series you mean. Which series are we talking about? What have I missed? What have I missed? The It Crowd. Oh yeah, that's a UK one, isn't it? IT Crowd. Clip it. Oh, my voice is going as well. I was a scare actor last year for Halloween in the Witch's Woods. Very fun. I did a zombie makeup on a live chat. Yeah. I've got to practice my makeup because Wearing glasses makes it a bugger to do. Uh, um, oh, silly humor. We all like silly humor.
Mhm.
Humor. It's
It's
a
not.
humor.
It's not a tumor.
It's a demon.
It's not my demon.
Raven can't wait to be a scare actor. Brother Terry was Billy Zane's stunt double in The Phantom. Oh. I found the lyrics for Crow and Seg to sing it on Seg's Live.
Which one? The tiptoe through the tulips. That's literally like one click away on Google. Tiptoe through the window, by the window. That's where I'll be.
Yeah, encourage him because Seg really wants to leave it
Tonight
behind.
with me.
And so, tell him he needs to please his audience by singing it again. Mr. Big, I'm on over 30k subs. Keep him grounded. Keep him down to earth. That would be some serious clippage.
It was enough clippage just trying to get Crow to sing his own super chat song.
I know. Theme song in the making.
Imagine how much copyright fight they had to deal with that. Just singing tiptoe through the tulips.
That's true. Oh yeah, if you want to see that, Mythos did clip it.
Yeah,
Did it
that was a good
members
one.
only? Is it
I don't
members
think
only or did it? No.
No,
But
it's
yeah, if you go
public.
to got the Seg's channel, Mythos's channel. You got black and white face paint and some liquid latex and fake blood. You can be an awesome zombie. Yeah, I didn't bother with the liquid latex, but I've got all the face paint. Oh, bless him! I felt his pain. Oh, look at that. Feels. Oh, Crow, you mean? Yeah, I felt Crow's pain. I thought you had sympathy for Seg. Can't have that on here. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he didn't want to do it. Phil
think
has to sing Mr. Biggs to be with you.
I don't think I've heard that.
Oh, Sky in a clipping. Mythos video was so good, and I think it was out just about as the live ended. It's on Mythos's Instagram as well. Yeah, Mythos is awesome. Mythos is really good. How many have we got? We've still got 34 in. Goodness me.
Oh wow.
I ordered liquid latex, fake blood, and contact lenses and stuff. I really wanted to try the contact lenses, but I don't do eyes. I really don't do eyes. And the thought of putting contact lenses in, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. There's the latest request from Sky. Thanks, Sky. Got through 3 hours and 38 minutes without that being brought up.
Yeah, that's a record. I wasn't
It
gonna say
is.
that.
I'm impressed.
I'll have to listen to that song there, Wayne. I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Sky? No. But Seg still owes me Bohemian Rhapsody in D minor, and he still hasn't done it. And I've been on a live with him since. He still hasn't done it, and he was too busy trying to get Crow to sing a Superstar song.
I think Sky deserves a plank for bringing up Transformers. I think she needs to take a dip. Unless she's already floating in the ocean where Australia's supposed to be.
Home from home. Oh,
so to speak is Lucas. Toodaloo, sir.
He's awesome. Oh, you go play and have fun. Awesome. Thank you for being here, Ryan. Really appreciate it.
Have a lovely day.
Have a smashing day.
Small shit.
I'm thinking about making it look like an. Oh,
But then you only need one contact, right?
oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll tell you why I can't do it. Is I know I've heard too many horror stories of contacts going behind the eye and they have to take your eye out. They ain't taking my eye out.
Arr. Then you will be a
No.
pirate.
Well, no. Oh.
Arr. Yeah, I've been scrolling through the shorts like one time and I seen where like they pull the contacts out from under people's eyes. Like, like no.
No.
Because I was thinking about getting contacts myself, and I was like, I don't know.
No, that's what put me off because I kept bits for years. They've said, "Do you want contact?" No. Why not? Nobody's taking my eye out.
If you don't take your own eye out, trying to put a contact in, you know.
Exactly. So, do you know any Ramones songs? I know a few. I do have greatest hits somewhere. I'm a bit rusty on the Ramones though. So
Pet Cemeteries, I
do. What I remember, it's one of the old commercial songs, but I remember I don't know when it came out. I must have been a teenager when they did a cover of "Baby I Love You," and I just loved the way they remixed that. But yeah, things like "Sedated" and all that. I also like the New York Dolls, and I saw the New York Dolls play at Leeds Festival about 20 years ago, and I also saw Johnny Thunders at the Marquee. It wasn't long before he died. So I do like some of that American punk. I do like the punk. I'm more familiar with the British punk, but I did because the New York Dolls sang in Johnny Thunders on a "You Can't Put Your Arm Around a Memory" when I saw them, and it was amazing for me. But you could tell that half the crowd didn't know who they were and what they were actually looking at. But it was the Leeds Festival, and they had a much younger audience. I see a little silhouette for Sarah. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Can you do it? Oh, Sky, you're amazing. Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee that even if I sort of braved wearing them, I wouldn't get through a live stream wearing them. I mean, my best friend who's losing her eyesight, she has bought some contacts, bought things like Dragon ones and so on. They look amazing, but no, I want to be sedated. Yeah, that's in my head now. Earworm.
Wanna be sedated.
Whoa,
oh.
Did Bruce Dickinson sing with Mr. Bean? Elected. Ooh, Alice Cooper. Lena Lovitch. I remember Lena Lovitch. I don't know if I remember the songs. But I know the name. Going back a bit. There's so many bands. Alfred Hitchcock's Birds, Mike, run, Mike, run. I was very keen on the Birds. The original novel is amazing. It's nothing like the American film. They're basically the link between the two is the birds themselves. But the book is wonderful. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? How sometimes you sort of remember a band and you think, "Well, I'm listening to them for ages," and you end up putting them on your playlist. I love Toya.
Oh, are you gonna get yourself a plank, Sarah?
What did I do?
I don't know. It is requested.
Is it because I said I don't like the birds? I love the book. Doesn't that count? Book's amazing. I wasn't a big fan of the Hitchcock one. Okay, do you know what? Just because it's Elaine,
Yeah.
it's Elaine.
Whee! You planked yourself on your own
I
channel.
know. See,
How's it feel?
no shame. It feels like I just planked myself on my own channel.
Well, duh.
Duh, because that's what you did.
Was it a bit moist?
Well, as I live next to the North Sea, it's bloody freezing. You don't go in the North Sea in the summer unless you're, you want hypothermia. It feels moist.
Moist. The water feels wet.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
See, she's like, well, I like the book. Yeah, making an excuse, but I still like something of it.
No, the book is different. It's based in the UK and it's about the war. The book is really. I would love to see the book. They might have done somewhere. I would love to see a true adaptation of the book. I mean, I'm not the biggest Hitchcock fan. I mean, I like some of his stuff, but I'm not a crazy Hitchcock fan. I was going to let her off until she agreed to do a planking. Anything for you, Elaine. Anything. So I have to get that hat designed. Really looking forward to that. Oh, we'll take it up to 4 hours, guys, and then we'll all go and eat everything that's in the fridge and freezer because I think we're all starving. You're only as young as your brain thinks you are, so I'm about 16 running them up, yeah. I think part of me is still that 18, 19-year-old rocker, to be honest. You don't never really lose that. Ruth Randall. Oh, it's it. Yeah, I do have a basic hat design that I already use, but I want to redo it. 61 going on 7. Still 18 in my head. Yeah. You do fundamentally. I think, especially if you are really into something, whether it's music or movies or whatever, you do fundamentally stay the same. Yeah.
That's whatever vibes with you.
It's whatever shapes you, you know. And when I think about it, the first rock festival I went to was in '84. Saw Van Halen, and even back then, you know, a lot of the crowd were. You had people in the crowd that were in the 50s and 60s. So I think being a rock fan is a timeless pursuit. That's it, chat family. Stay young. Beer this great chat. No problem, Datsun. I'm only taking it another few minutes. So thank you for being here. I hope you gained some subs from this.
Oh, he got some subs, all right.
And don't forget to put it in the self-promotion channel in the Discord as well, sweetie. When I was 10, I was going on 30, now 50. Yeah. I was. I got to get that mystery parcel posted soon. Christmas mail will start piling up soon. Yeah, usually by end of November. I'll get something a little special for you as well, Sky. So Sky's going to check out your channel.
Well, I know Sky was there for the Drop Bear song because I played on one of my lives when she was there.
All right, awesome.
So that's
It's post.
one song.
Woohoo!
Wait.
I'll just post a music video in your video link. That's not put. If I can remember, one of us will put your video link to start you off in the Discord. I've just posted a music video in your video link. You may be interested in this to it, especially as Black Sabbath ripped it up. Oh, awesome! Oh, look at that. It's not Star Wars. Mwahahaha.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Boba. You promised
gotta
me
be Boba.
Boba. I'll always be a metalhead. Cut me in half like a stick of rock, and you'll see that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't go away. Sorry, I've given them to garlic bread. Ooh.
Garlic bread.
That's why I'm ending soon. There's a beef casserole waiting for me downstairs. Thank you for this live stream. Yeah, we're about to finish, Mike. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Doodles.
Toodles and noodles.
Once the metalhead, always the metal. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I listen to other genres as well, but it's always where you end up back to. Have a great day, Mike. I think we'll wind it down now because I really am hungry now. That's what
I'm
he's up.
hungry now.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm 6 feet from the fridge and I'm thinking.
I'm going to be devastated if there's no casserole left. I'm going to wait another half hour to eat something. It's because I had some lunch. If I go all day without eating, I'm fine. But as soon as it's like my stomach, as soon as you start putting food in it, it goes, okay, what are you stopped for? Come on. Keep going. Keep it going. Right, guys. Let's wind it down.
Some it done now.
Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow night, probably on my own actually. So come and keep company, because Philip's working. How rude of him to have a real job,
Yeah, I
like
know.
us slackers.
Yes,
No
that's-
problem, Sam Hain. So come and keep your company tomorrow night, usual time for the Wednesday night live stream, and I'll see you all there. Awesome. You're welcome, Sky. She's awake now. It's 3:30 a.m.
Bring your white chocolate, your coffee, your water wings, the best of your dad jokes.
It's a fun community. Love you all. Yeah, love you too. Thanks, PNC. Thanks,
Oh,
PNC. See you all
Yep,
later.
and bring your noodles.
Bring
and
your
the toodles.
Toodles.
Maybe lock the doors and turn the lights down low.
Oh yeah.
Put on something soft and slow.
Soft and slow.
'Cause baby, we ain't got no place to go.
No place.